Muskegon, Michigan. This is Tiger Talks Wrestling.
What the hell? That's about 61%.
Welcome to the jungle, known as Tiger Talks Wrestling, live from Muskegon, Michigan.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in to the very special 1-year anniversary of Tiger Talks Wrestling. Now, tonight, we got a loaded show. We're going to be having some people jump in and jump out throughout the show, I'm sure, for the next 3 hours. This is part 1. Make sure you guys remember, tomorrow night will be part 2, as we'll go from 9 p.m. until whenever we finish. There's a specific person that I wanted to be a part of the show, who I'm hoping will join us tomorrow night, as to why it's going to be a later show tomorrow night. You'll find out who that is tomorrow. As you just seen, the Busted Boy intro was the least voted out of the 4 intro videos voted for. So that's the first one I played. He unfortunately didn't get any votes from anybody on Twitter. I'll play the other 3 in order from 3rd, 2nd, and most voted as we move along throughout the show tonight. Now, I just wanted to get started with me talking here a little bit. Then I'll get the link out and let some people join in. So if you're expecting it, you'll still get it. It's just not out yet. So the first thing I want to do is say thank you to everybody who's watched any episodes of Tiger Talks Wrestling, whether you've watched them all or you've only watched one or a couple, anything like that. I appreciate it. Appreciate that you took the time to click and watch. Whether it's a good experience for you or a bad experience, I don't really care. I do, but I don't, if you understand what I mean. And the thank yous go for everybody that's been on the show as well, from the Jamal Paynes to the Dustin Regans, the D-Lo Smiths, the D-Locks, the Cameron Jacksons, the Cages, the Big Time Mikes, Yankees, Mark Williams, H2, list goes on and on and on. I can list them all, but I ain't got time to do that. And I ain't going to take the time to do that. But yeah, I'm hoping to get some of those guys even in here tonight. And we're just going to talk about some 1-year anniversary information here tonight. You guys can bring up whatever you want to. I just mainly want this show to be about Tiger Talks Wrestling and your experience watching it or being a part of it. So, with that being said, I'm going to get this link out here in just a moment to get us some more people in here, and so you're not just hearing my voice and seeing my face. All right, 33 votes on that. Wish it would have been more, but hey, what can you do? Hey, FDN, good to see you in here, man. I'm starting to get the link out there. I'm not going to give it out to everybody quite yet, because I do want to keep this a little... I'm going to keep a little of a decorum, I guess you could say, on the show. So, if you don't get it right away, don't feel bad. You will get it sooner rather than later. Now, I will send it to... Thanks, Riley, I think. Also, yeah, if you guys could get the link out there of the show that we are live now, because that bell doesn't always work on YouTube for whatever reason, so not everybody knows that we are live. It would be much appreciated. I know I got a link out now for it. We're going to put this out there for a couple other people over here. We'll wait and see who we get in here first. Got it in one link, and I'm going to give it to a couple more people and see who the first person is to join. In just a moment. This. was something else I needed to do and forgot to do. But that's okay. Alright. Just there. And let's see who to send it to first. Well, they don't show that they're online. If they were in the chat room, they could let me know, but since they're not, I'm not going to bother sending it to them quite yet. He's first, and he's going to be second. Well, thank you, Riley, for getting that out there. Good to know somebody was. Yeah, we got 3 viewers so far. I'm not too concerned about getting too far into this show quite yet. Like I said, it's going to be a 3-hour show. I'm going to take my time and see who we can get in here. You might be surprised by some people that might end up joining. You might not be. I don't know who all's going to join, so we'll see. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and so on of what? Of people I invite? Yeah. No, we're not going to count it out each person or each time. Now remember, guys, if you are tuning in, this is an open invitation. If you guys want to join the show, just hit me up either on Facebook, Tony Millis on Facebook, or Tiger121685 on Twitter, and I'll eventually send you the link, either tonight or tomorrow night, depending on how things go. All right. I forgot I was going to check that out too. So we'll go into there while we're waiting. Just so we don't have full dead air. I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed okay. By the way, in one special person joins, I have a few nice words for him. It's not going to be H2, just let you know. Well, if you and him end up in here in the same time, you need to do something else, by the way. I can talk to you about that separately outside of here. I don't know who all is going to be joining me because I don't, like I said, haven't talked to everybody. I don't know who all seen it and who all wants to be a part of the show. Oh yeah, I was going to check that. That's what I was going to check. Hey, Mr. Awesome. Good to see you. Yes, this is just me so far. I've sent out the link to a few people. Nobody's gotten back yet. You haven't missed anything, Jayden. Other than this is an open invitation. If you want to jump in for anything, you can. Just let me know. Hit me up, and I'll give you the link. Just me saying thank you to everybody who's watched, whether it be you watched one episode or you watched most episodes. And I also revealed that not much is up right now, Mr. Awesome. Also, yeah, where was I heading with that? Oh, mention that Busted Boys video intro video was number 4 because it's a 1-year anniversary special where we're just talking about Tiger Talks Wrestling over the 1 year. I know you're late to the party because you just watched the first time within the last couple weeks, but that's what this is. And there's going to be a bunch of people joining in at points throughout the night. It's been almost a year since it first uploaded, probably about a year since I first recorded an episode with Dustin Reagan. Interesting. Hey, Riley, welcome into the show. Man, we can't hear anything you're saying, dude.
Is that
There you go.
Okay. Well. This isn't the one and only Tiger Talks Wrestling.
That this is. Big show. Or big shows.
Yep, you are.
Well, thanks, I think. You got the link out. We'll see if anybody else joins in anytime here in the near future. Mr. Awesome, I'm sure you follow me on Twitter if you want to know at any point too. And Jayden Quick says, "Oh geez, this kid."
Come on, Jayden. I don't even know you, but I know I've seen the way you wrestle. I mean, it's.
Be nice now.
I'm being nice. I'm letting it's your show. It's your show. I'm letting you get all the spotlight here. So.
Well, I don't want all the spotlight, but
yeah, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Anyway, since I got you in here and nobody else at the moment, I just start asking you some of these questions I got for the guests that'll be on tonight.
Okay.
And I'll keep asking for anybody that comes in new. What has been your favorite episode of Tiger Talks Wrestling to watch over this last year?
Gosh. This last year?
Yep. In the 1 year I've been on the air.
There's lots of them there's lots of them that I liked. Gosh. Huh.
Name a couple favorites then if you don't have one specific.
I don't think it was last year or this year. Yeah, last year's, but one of them was the All Stars review.
Okay.
And the other two were D-Lock and Yankee, because Yankee helped SBW out when I asked a question. He helped with the company, so.
Fair enough. All right. So who would you like to see me bring on to Tiger Talks Wrestling that I haven't had on the show yet, if you could pick anybody from the community? Or so you come back if nothing else.
Oh, come back, okay.
Either or.
One that I would like to see come back would be Chase Bridges.
Well, I mean, onto this show. I haven't had Chase Bridges on here, but again, good answer.
On this show, I guess it would be Cage or Big Time Mike come back.
Both interesting picks.
Yeah.
I have thought about doing Q&As with them on here. I just haven't talked to them about it, so maybe that'll happen.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll wait till we got more people in here for the trivia questions I had. But I think I got to get this link out to a few more people. Only got you in here so far.
Yeah.
Which is...
I know one person who might want to come on here, another SBW member, but he's busy, right? He's busy today, so.
Gotcha. Sorry, just reading over some of the chat. And
I know.
All right. That's another guy I need to get it out to. Let's see if we can get this party started. Good to see that we've got 5 viewers. Viewers will fluctuate throughout, I'm sure. Like I said, it's going to be a 3-hour show. So,
yeah.
Mr. Awesome brought up a good point I have to mention. Big Time Mike was the father of a wedding, so I'm sure he wouldn't mind. Yeah, Mike wouldn't mind being part of many things, I'm sure. All right. And let's try that again then. Should have just been able to click on it a second time, if nothing else, Jayden, but that'll work too.
I need a Pepsi.
People can jump in and out as freely as they want to. Don't care how long people are in. Hey, welcome to the show.
Okay. Here, hold on, I'm gonna have to like start out. Hey, what's up?
Not much. Not much yet.
Hold on, you guys will get snacks in a second. Hold on!
Why, Taylor? Can you guys hear me at all?
Say I need you to go. Go. All right. I got a guest too, so.
Hey, look at that.
Well,
Face I actually got to meet not that long ago, so.
Yeah, do you remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah, say hi.
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 no.
How you guys doing?
You're gonna show Tay some people, right?
No.
Not gonna show Tay anybody?
No.
Oh.
He's wrestler.
They are
He
wrestlers.
didn't do it the other day either, so.
Huh?
Said he wasn't too much into it. It didn't seem like the other day either, so.
No, it's as soon as people are around, but when it's just me and him, he'll beat the shit out of me.
Well, of course.
Right? Oh, Jesus, Caden. Are you done? Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
You know other people are watching us.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Get your act together.
No.
No.
Hey.
Are you really standing on me?
It's a fun time today.
Oh, always. I get home from work. This is what happens.
Nice.
Hit him with a frog splash.
Oh, always, dude. Always. Are you done? Oh, bump.
Down he goes.
Oh, yeah. This kid will bump all day. You gonna bump?
Yeah.
You gonna bump?
Yeah.
Down. Get down and bump. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not even sure if the camera got it. Did it?
10 out of 10.
Oh, wait. I can move this thing?
Yeah, you can move.
Really so.
Did I take myself off? No, that's not it.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay. Hey, bump. You gonna bump? No, back bump. Back bump. Oh, you little shit. Now it's the fun time.
Yep. He got the first one.
Is Hayden coming on tonight?
I'm not sure. I haven't really heard from him yet today. I sent him a link, so we'll see.
What a shithead. There's who else? Eric, Eli.
Speaking of,
Uh-oh.
I haven't sent him the link yet, but I think one of
Mr.
them.
Fox Williams.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Kayfabe here, brother. Kayfabe.
Huh?
Kayfabe.
Eli's a totally different dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right?
Eli's a brat. I can't think of any bad words. What?
Scared.
You're not scared.
Are you crazy?
You're crazy.
You're crazy.
Jesus. This will keep everyone entertained in the meantime.
That's a match right there. That's a match. There you go, Tony. You've been looking for the match all this time. There's your
Yeah,
match right there.
Oh, lost the camera.
What happened?
We're still on there. Oh. Am I on here? Did I break up?
Nah, the camera's just going in and out. That's all.
Oh.
You can still hear you.
How do I go back? How do I go back? That's how I go back.
Mr. Awesome brings up a good point. He says, Eli, with a question mark behind it, did that guy like say stuff on here once?
Yeah, he might have said one thing ever.
One or two things, maybe.
Maybe two.
Hey, I do a backflip.
You're not going to do a backflip.
Yeah.
Oh
Do a
my
backflip.
God. Backflip.
You're something.
Hey,
Don't you push me?
Get it out.
Oh. Good news.
Are you done?
What a slobber knocker.
Oh, it's crazy, man. Every day. Every day. Hey, we got wrestling tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep, we're going to wrestle with some zombies.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're in the pinnacle of an indie wrestling show, is when you wrestle at a zombie fest.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That guy.
Dude. Do that man.
Hey, you crazy.
You're crazy.
You crazy. You
Booze we gave the other night for after the show. They were playing different theme songs, and Romans was one of them that got played.
Rowan posted something on Twitter, and Caden, look at that. Do you see that? That's a wrestler.
How?
No, you can't have it. Nice try.
He's quite a ways away from you being in.
Right. But no, Roman posted something. It was on Monday after the Shield reformed, and I tagged Mark Williams. I said, "Boo this man," and he goes, "He's a bunch of words that are inappropriate to say."
I believe it. I believe it.
Daddy, I have 2 shows tomorrow, kid.
No.
Yes, I do.
No.
Yeah, I do.
No.
Yep. Daddy's got to wrestle twice.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You don't want me to wrestle?
No.
Okay, fine. No wrestling.
I'm
I got a new ball for WWE right here. Got a new ball for it.
Oh, man.
Sure.
Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh.
What are you at? Oh, okay.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh.
Who is that? You see yourself?
Ooh, ooh.
Do a 450.
450.
Ooh.
Nope.
Just a bang.
Oh, Jesus.
Jayden, I got some pads for the kid. Got some pads for the kid.
Oh, no, we're not doing this, Caden.
Yeah.
Daddy's on the phone. No. Oh, Jesus. Don't have kids. Don't have kids. No, you'll get a snack in a little bit.
Please.
Wait.
I don't
Wait till
plan
the
on
girls
having-
leave. Wait till they get picked up by their... What are you doing? You hit me. Oh, Jesus.
You trying your bionic elbow there, Riley?
I had to put my wrestling stuff in the washer. I wore it all day on Sunday, and I haven't had time to wash it. So today I get home from work, I'm like, I need to wash it before I wrestle. Hey, you need to calm down.
You goody.
Caden, now. Calm down. Stop. Caden.
Monkey.
Hey, he's talking. I swear to God, you lick me, I'm going to cut off your tongue. Is that Carter?
Alright. I got a response from one person. We'll see if he jumps in anytime soon. In advance to Summer Bash.
What about Summer Bash?
What?
What about Summer Bash?
It says that your kid's gonna choke you out in advance to Summer Bash.
Ah.
I got a title match coming my way.
Yeah.
So,
Wait.
When we see that show here in what, 2 weeks, maybe, if that longer, maybe. Oh,
I hope it's not that long.
right.
Hussy.
I know
You
I just
finally
got Jayden against some. All right, Mr. Awesome's getting on my nerves. I just now went over to YouTube to see.
have it.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, let's work.
I don't have that.
That's what we're trying to call.
I don't have that.
There's no problem with my camera. Stop saying there's a problem.
I don't have that.
see anything? There we go.
Yeah, that's not good.
I'll do it.
Ow.
Well, this thing's not wanting to work.
Just give it some time, Jade. Just give it some time and it'll work. Give it a few seconds.
Kaden, stop. If it's you that fucked up my camera, we're gonna fight, kid.
Bye. Bye.
Kaden, stop. No, stop.
Bye.
Hey,
That's all you.
no wrestling.
That's all you.
You're not going to wrestling tomorrow.
Peace.
Then stop.
I'll bless you.
Then you gotta stop.
Jaden, have him be in your entrance when you guys come out.
Well, I've done that sometimes, and he wanders off. I did it with my oldest once, and I'm working the babyface angle. I just went from being a heel to a babyface, and then all of a sudden the fans are still kind of getting used to me. One person boos, and my kid starts booing them. I'm like, oh, there goes my any shine I had. No, we're not wrestling right now. What are you guys doing? Ouch. Ouch. I mean, are you supposed to watch Carter?
I know. Like that. Can I get a
Hold on. Wait until the girls leave. Well, I am going to fix my camera issue, and then I will make the call right back.
Sounds good. We'll be
Okay.
here.
I'll be on the chat for sure until then.
Sounds good.
Good.
All right, I'll be back, you guys.
See you.
Riley, you still suck.
Yeah,
What did I do? What did I do? What did I do?
I couldn't tell you for sure. So I want to get your opinion since you're in here. I'll get other people's opinions when I get them in here. What did you think of the commentary series that I just did?
Oh, those. I think they were very, very good. Very, very good. Especially, not gonna mention SPW in this, but I might. Especially the NUW one with, please tell me if I can't remember his name, with, it was the match with Darkside and Novin.
Gotcha. Three-state match.
That match. That was my favorite out of all. And then I want to say the other NUW match with
Shadow Graham and Paul Peterson.
Yep. And then the third one is with your boy, the one and only Riley Bates, fighting Pharaoh in a brawl. Not really a match, but who gives a crap? It's in there.
Well, we might piggyback off of that later on in the show, but
Okay.
the commentary part. But I had a little idea sent to me, and I think it was a good idea, and we might use it. We'll see what people think. Shut your face is a line in BYW. It's from a certain individual in DBW, for that matter. Let's see. What do I want to go over? I want to get more people in the chat, in the actual video stream. One. Send it out to quite a few people. They just haven't appeared yet. Oh.
If you want, I could copy the link you sent me, and I could
No, don't do that.
Okay. I
I'll
volunteer.
send it out to certain people I want.
Okay.
I don't want other people sending it out. What did I? Since I got you here, I'm gonna go back in my notes here and. Huh. I haven't actually had you on the show as a guest yet, have I?
No, you haven't.
Had you on a few other things. Gotcha.
Yeah. I do have a suggestion for somebody you should have on a guest.
Who's that?
His name is the Pharaoh. You may know him. His name is the Pharaoh. He's an SBW person, and he's very busy, but he has some times when he can be available as a guest on the show. So he's someone that you might want to check into.
It's a possibility.
He has Facebook, but not Twitter.
Is that all I've done? I'm gonna check something real quick. Not going anywheres, but hey, got a message from one person. Yeah, I think I had to send it to him a different way, unfortunately. That's right, I forgot about that. So why don't you talk a little bit about what's coming up here in SBW programming while I'm getting some messages out here so that we don't have dead air.
Okie dokie. I was just reading Jayden's little comment there. Don't get what it means, but okay. SBW programming. What's going to be happening is, well, I'll just say this. I've said it 100 times on my channel. I've said it over Instagram and all that other stuff. Final countdown is done and over with. You guys will see it when you get it. I know my classmates at school have already seen the things that I've sent on them. Probably you have, but anyone else that's following me, they see the things I post on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube and all that. So Final Countdown's done, and all it needs is the commentary. I do know that SBW shooting for tomorrow to do the commentary, and then it'll be uploaded probably on tomorrow, Saturday. Don't know what time, when, but we do know that there'll be commentary tomorrow. And then we already pre-did the SBW Unstoppable, so we're just waiting to get commentary on that. We have to wait for the editing team to be done with that, and then that would be uploaded. And so basically, what everyone's waiting for is pay-per-view that's coming up next, which is War. And I will say that there is one match that's going to be the co-main event. Or I'll just say the matches that we'll be seeing on here. So the first match will be against Mr. Soar first match will be against Nike. What am I saying? First match will be James the Bulldog Miles versus somebody by the name of Peter the Great.
Tony, this has been Tiger Talks Wrestling.
And then the next match will be the Cardinal. He's a newbie. He's a new guy in the company versus Mr. Soar. And this is something, the next match will be something that, the next match, which is the co-main event, will be one, if you've seen my channel and see all the videos that I uploaded, you kind of have an idea of what the match is going to be. It's going to be a last man standing with some guy from Indiana, some guy from Indiana coming to South Dakota and fighting me career for career. Everything's on the line in that match, basically. And then the main event will be a winner from a tournament from all 4 SBW Unstoppables. And the winner will face the Nightmare for the World Championship. It will just basically be Nike versus Mr. Sore for the tournament, and then the next match will probably be next match for the tournament will probably be. I know that Pharaoh's in the next match for the tournament, so who all knows what will happen at War, but I do know that the one main match that will be in there that I'm hoping everybody will be talking about will be me versus Gunshot for the last man standing, career versus career.
Nice. With that plug out of the way, I'll get a couple of things out here. Jayden says, Mr. Riley, come to Indiana. I'll beat up a kid. LOL. And Darkside says, tripping hard, which wasn't surprising because I knew what he was doing earlier today. Can't make it. The happy 1 year. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Code Red pre-show for NUW will be live streamed tomorrow night. So there's some breaking news. Always love breaking news here on Tiger Talks Wrestling. So,
yeah. Well, Jayden, to answer that question, I'm 14 years old. I don't have a job, don't have a vehicle, don't have all that stuff. So I can't make it to Indiana. Sorry about that. But me and Gunshot, SBW and Gunshot have been talking, and he can make it to come over to SBW. So we're happy for that. Sorry, I wish I could go to Indiana, but I can't. It's all about the money. Not the money. How can I say this? It's all about money for the trip, how to get there, what I need to bring, what do I need to do, who's going over, all that stuff. So, yeah.
right. All right. So again, for anybody who might be watching, whether it shows you or not in there, if you want to be on the show, just let me know on Facebook or Twitter. Trying to get a couple people in here. Darkside, we're hoping to have maybe tomorrow night. He'll jump in between 9 p.m. to whenever we finish tomorrow night, but we'll see if he's feeling better tomorrow night. And there's other people that wanted to be involved. So in other words, you forfeit. Oh, on 14, yep, I'll still hit a kid. Jayden says to you.
I know.
So for anybody who does come in, feel free to, as Riley was just doing, promote your own shows and anything you got going on as well. That's part of what I wanted to do on this show. Not just talk about Tiger Talks Wrestling. That's the main focus, obviously, the 1 year anniversary. But also want to help try and get you guys' stuff out there, as I do with every time I have a guest on here. So. And all right, get it out to him. And let's see. Okay. Well, I wasn't going to, but since we don't have more people in here right now, I might as well mention all the guests I've had on. But I'm going to start with the Q&As that we've done so far. We started, of course, the Q&A special started with one Yankee the Difference Maker wanted to try it. I see you two going back and forth still a little.
Yeah.
Let me find my page again, because I had it open and then I lost it. I know we've had 8 different people on for Q&As. One included being the man who's responsible for all the logos that you see for Tiger Talks Wrestling. That, of course, being one Mr. J Joker Designs, who also does a lot of work for UWE and BTW and everybody else for the most part, I mean, and the area. So, yeah. From there, we went in. Don't do the Q&As that often. As mentioned, only 8 of them so far. But, there we go. Also had Dustin Reagan back on for a Q&A. Had D-Lock on for a Q&A. The Darkside was on. Busta Boy was on. Ustlo was the latest one. And, of course, in the middle there, we also had a little team join in for one Q&A. A team that if you go to my Facebook page, you see me with in the main in the cover page under my profile picture. That being, of course, the American Outlaws, Jason Page, the BCW World Champion, and Mark Williams.
Big facts.
Big facts indeed.
Well, it's Mr. Mark Williams.
Wow, look at him all snazzy. Welcome into the show, Mark. We were just talking about you. Good timing.
What were we saying?
Just mentioning how you and Jason Page were a part of one of the 8 Q&A sessions that I've had on Tiger Talks Wrestling. One of the, well, I guess you could say a little more controversial episodes of Tiger Talks Wrestling.
That's big facts.
Of course, we mentioned recently of Eli's appearance here on Tiger Talks Wrestling not that long ago as well.
Yeah.
Haven't gotten enough detail for it, but
I exposed those fucking idiots. Oh, well, if it isn't the guy who's going to help me out when
I couldn't resist.
when we go
I know myself.
come Summer Bash time, me and Jayden Michael Quick are going to beat the ever-living hell out of Jacob Riley and that putrid little Mike Miller.
He's not wrong.
No, I am not wrong.
I believe that for some odd reason.
And then after that, I'm going to go on to When Worlds Collide 2, and I'm going to put NWF out of business. And that ain't nothing but big facts.
Big facts. Got that
I
one.
can second that too. That works for me too.
Yeah? Well, I mean, we pay you more.
Facts. That is big facts right there. I'm sold. I'm sold.
That's what, look, when you have as many subscribers as we do, you tend to get a little bit more sponsors. And more sponsors equals more cashola.
I wish
So,
SPW had that.
we've just done nothing but displayed big facts since 2014. And now we're going to do nothing but display out of business signs all over the NWF roster. So,
Does that include Jack Brown?
Jack Brown. Overrated. And he's going to
Yeah.
lose to Jason Page
Boy,
at Summer Bash.
Mark,
you can't argue that.
Mark, I just want to say, you remind me of a very, very young Randy Orton.
You want to know who I remind myself of?
Mark Williams.
Mark motherfucking Williams. That's who I remind myself. I don't compare myself to jackasses. I don't compare myself to the people who are under me. Because I'm up here, they're down here. As you can see, I am looking very, very beautiful. It's nothing different from every day.
I need to look sharp.
You're damn right. You're fucking shirtless. It's kind of disgusting.
It takes slide offense to it. Just slide offense.
Just like
I need to find a shirt that's not pink.
Yeah, I know. You like to wear pink.
all right, Mark. So since we got you in here, we get from you, not including your episodes, what has been your favorite guest that you've seen on Tiger Talks Wrestling?
Jason Page.
Knew where we were going with that. I was going to say, besides.
I second that motion.
Jason Page was absolutely magical on this show. In fact, he was voted the best guest that you
For that
had.
month, yes, he was. Yes, he was.
And I think that just simply proves that we are on another level. We are 1,000 times better than the other idiots. Like, you get VTW and their best in the yard, which it's sad because those yard tards are still in their yard and they still have yet to tighten their ropes. It's not that hard. Jayden, how hard is it to tighten ropes?
It takes 5 minutes.
5 fucking minutes. And their ropes are...
String.
I'm about to go up to my attic and grab my little action figure ring because that has tighter ropes than them.
Well,
So those little rotten pieces of freaking garbage who are trying to wait until the release date for When Worlds Collide 2 to release Bitch in the Yard, yeah, come fuck with me, bitch. Come fuck with me. See
Do
what
it.
happens. Top notch. You're down low. When Worlds Collide ain't nothing but big facts. It was about 1,000 times better than that shit show.
Yo, Mark, just listening to you. You're not even.
Who in the fuck are you?
I am Nike, the future and past gunslinger.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Ha!
oh wow! Welcome to the show, Mr. Awesome.
Tell
I
me,
just found out where that meme is from.
Dexter.
Yeah, I just started watching Dexter, and I saw that scene. I'm like, it all makes sense.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I have so many questions right now. Number one, I see one gunslinger in here. I see
Right?
a cowboy, and I see, well, a guy who should step on Legos for all I care.
I wonder who that is.
Who knows?
Yeah,
Wait, I was a gunslinger.
Bitch, what
the
the
Lego
fuck?
Death especially.
Hold the phone. You ain't gunslinging shit. The only thing you're slinging is shit matches.
Whoa, whoa, sir.
Got penis all around the goddamn ring.
I was a gunslinger for about 6 years, damn it.
All right. Keep
The
telling me.
literal sense.
Oh,
The
God.
literal
It's like the
sense.
war of the
Hang on.
gunslingers. Right.
Hang on. And I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked D-Lock when he was calling himself the Outlaw. Do you claim you're that because you go to bed 5 minutes past your bedtime?
No, I said I was a gunslinger because I wielded guns in the army.
Oh, military.
But I will give all fairness. There's only 3 outlaws that I know, and that's obviously Mark Williams, Jason Page, and Father Time.
You're damn right. Oh, you're damn right. Father Time. He is a great
Oh, Jesus.
protege.
I got you.
Father Time has been the best protege we've ever had.
Mark
And
Williams,
I'm extremely proud of how great he is.
Mark Williams, you just disgust me. Riley Bates, you can have this goddamn thing back.
So if
Thank
Father
fucking
Time
God,
is your
please,
protege, what do you call that? Do you call that like the offspring, the failed abortion? Like what is that?
Oh,
Are you
that
talking about me?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
either
shit.
way,
what that
By the way-
was right. What was just on the screen right there? That dude in the fucking cowboy hat. That's what happens when you donate to a sperm bank. I made that mistake, and that's what happened.
What happened, guys? I had to use the bathroom. What happened?
Yeah, well, while you were in there beating your little dick, some asshole came on and tried to steal my gimmick.
Yeah, I get that. I get it. He does that a lot. He does that a lot.
say that, someone else is gonna get triggered. You, Mark, we're probably gonna have 69 dislikes right now.
What was that? I couldn't. Oh,
Yeah, I'm sure Jayden will be back.
Jayden better be back. What the hell? That guy's gonna help me win the Universal Championship at Summer Bash.
Oh,
And
I thought,
Tony,
oh, God.
that ain't nothing but what? That ain't nothing but what?
Big
Uh,
fan.
Big facts.
Indeed.
He has a
Big
smartphone
facts,
and
one
it's not
time in
that
the chat.
smart.
Somebody's got to bring that,
Put it.
back to 16.
Chad isn't putting it.
You guys, this is what happens when you don't donate to a sperm bank. That is what happens.
4 of them?
4 of
Like,
them. 4.
get out of here. You're embarrassing me in front of these guys. No, don't show your gun to him. I don't even care. It's not even going to shoot out sperm like a goddamn
Yeah,
shotgun.
Riley,
Get out of
Mom,
here.
get out of here.
Go.
Get out of here. I'll meet you in the bathroom.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh.
my. Oh.
It was funny.
Yeah, I guess it was fun.
Hey,
Wow, damn it.
There it is. I got a big facts in the chat.
yeah, from the dark side.
You really?
Damn right.
Fuck yeah.
Darkside. You know, I've spoken to the dark side a couple times. The dark side, actually, I do appreciate him. I appreciate him because he doesn't beat around the bush.
True.
In fact, he prefers his ladies shaved.
But since I see Darkside is in the chat room, I do have to let him know. JJ the Pitbull Cordero was trying to get into the chat. We had some issues. He wasn't going to make it. And he says to tell you, let me make sure I get this word for word.
And I
JJ says tell the dark side he can suck it.
JJ Cordero decides to tell the dark side that he can suck it. Yeah, well, you know what? JJ Cordero can suck a big fat one, ride down the Mississippi River, and hopefully kill himself.
Hopefully. He fails at everything else. He might fail at that.
Yeah, that is true. That ain't nothing but big facts.
Okay, then.
Now, as for a man I do have a lot of admiration for, Jayden Michael Quick. This man came in to BCW and immediately made an impact. And he showed me the way of success. And in fact, me and him are going to display some big facts come Summer Bash.
One of us is winning. Let's just agree on that.
That's just the obvious. Like, we're clearly...
Jacob Riley and Mike Miller have no chance in walking out of the match for the belt. It's either going to be me and Mark. We'll discuss it like men.
Yeah. Clearly, look, the whole point of me and you having this alliance is to make sure none of those jackasses ruin Summer Bash and walk out with the belt.
They win. It's just downsize of ratings.
Oh my god, dude. We will literally lose all subscribers.
All of them. Who wants to see Mike Miller, of all people, or Jacob Riley with a belt?
Nobody. Tony, would you like to see any of those dumbasses with a belt?
Not really. Not with who else we have for options to have it. So.
Mike Miller can ride off into the sunset knowing that he was Mr. Race for the case.
As of right now, that's all he's got claim to fame, pretty much.
Still has that thing?
Yeah, Mike Miller, apparently.
Apparently, yeah. That's what it says, like, in the description, right? Zay has it.
Description.
You don't forget.
I guess he just gets to walk out and say, oh, hey, guess what? I have that race for the case.
He just has that.
He just has it. Is he ever going to cash in? Hell, I don't know.
He might, but will he get it? No.
Well, time's running out.
I was going to say, he's only got a certain amount of time to cash it in, so.
He's got till WrestleVersary 3, which is coming up.
Okay.
Also, I just have to say, I love the theme for Summer Bash. Very good.
It's a very great theme. Do I ever pick bad theme songs?
No.
The answer is no. The answer is no.
I'm not trying to pick at American Outlaws, but I feel like that theme reminds me of someone. It reminds me of a guy by the name of Navon. Yeah. push on the hill.
Don't mention his name like it's disrespect. That was our old theme song. Look, I don't watch any of that other shit because I don't need to. Why? I'm just a big success. I will watch NUW though because I do actually have admiration for Navon McDonald, and you know, me and him had went back and forth, and we said, hey, we both enjoyed this song very much. Let's share this song. So what happened? Shared the song. But then eventually we moved up to bigger and better things, such as the song Big Facts. Why? Because it just lets you know what we're about to display when we enter that damn ring.
100%.
I actually just watched NUW for the first time this week.
Yeah, you watched part of the live stream if I had seen correctly.
Yes, I did. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I think Shadow
Also, does anybody know when the King of the Yard is?
No.
I'm sure that'll be a couple months away still.
We still got a while before that bad boy shows up.
As mentioned, Code Red.
I want everyone to stop and appreciate this tie. Look at this tie.
It's a nice tie.
It is a very nice tie.
I'm not looking at it. I'm doing
I'm
something.
looking at myself more than I'm looking at you jackasses. Let me just say that right now.
And that's not so.
God, I look so damn good.
Hey, I'm not a jackass. All right?
Yes, you do.
Mr. Awesome gets an exception.
Yeah.
Mr. Awesome, if only you were on screen, because I would big fact the shit out of you. Because
Well, I get it anyway.
as you guys know, Mr. Awesome is my biggest fan.
It is.
This man has supported me the entire time. I think he was the first one to understand the toxicity of bullshit that didn't have an actual inside scoop. He knew that the jack-offs down south were jack-offs down south. He understood the entire time what kind of dirty politics they were running down. I was the one to expose it. He was the only one to actually listen. A lot of people still watch them because they're stupid. They let them get away with this crap, and it's a damn sham. What do you think I would do? I would go into that son of a bitch with a flamethrower, torch it up, burn that son of a bitch to the ground. Why? Because if I was to do that, that wouldn't be nothing.
Ouch. I mean, I gotta say, well, you brought up some pretty big facts.
Big facts.
Something like that. I believe somebody said that a time or two.
Just a time
But
or
it
two.
is quite amusing. I will give it to you. It is quite amusing to see people like what's his name? Casey what? What's his name?
Who the fuck
Man.
you talking about?
I don't know.
You
Casey.
talk about that? You talk about that? What is it?
CK maybe? I don't even know. I don't know. I heard something about Mark Williams not having gear or something once, and then
Little prick who doesn't know how to wrestle.
gear, and then something happened with that. Man, I wonder what happened there. Hey Tony, you know that guy, right? CK, KC, something like that.
Don't know who you're talking about. 'Cause I refuse to
man.
mention it.
Never heard of her.
You mean
Man, that's
an
like the
irrelevant
Mandela
son of a
effect.
bitch?
Turned
You
into
mean an
Chris
irrelevant
Paul.
son of a bitch who couldn't even get a sheep reviewer to give him more than 3 stars in a match? The guy who reviews their shows literally gets on his knees and sucks them off. He couldn't even give that match more than 3 stars. You're telling me that a guy who blindly supports you and thinks everything you do is great, even if you brought a fish into the goddamn match and started flinging it around, you're telling me that that guy couldn't even give you more than 3 stars? Kill yourself.
Please.
He's a triceratops looking motherfucker.
Ouch. That's all I gotta say. Ouch.
Yeah,
Dude,
you don't
I
have
mean,
a single person in here that's a fan of that kid. So
but let me tell you what.
Love that joke.
Besides me being the biggest fucking star in this whole group right now, let's talk about the guy who has been around for one.
Jaden's like, what?
Jayden, young Padawan, you're still new, buddy.
Young Padawan.
Yes.
Jaden's like,
I think I said the wrong thing at the last Warzone when I said I've been doing this shit since you were failing algebra. Because I'm trying to think. I don't think you were even in high school. I don't think you were even in middle school when I started wrestling.
I was still wrestling.
I am still wrestling.
I was wrestling at that time too.
Yeah, I was traveling the country at that time.
Yeah. And I was traveling around hunting tail, winning titles.
I was doing some stuff. I was wrestling Rhino 8 years ago.
That's cute.
That's cute.
That was very
Have
cute.
you ever seen a man get thrown around by Rhino? It's pretty funny.
Oh, I bet it was great. I bet it was great. And in the process, you forgot the one finishing move you should always do.
What's that?
Pull out.
no words.
It's funny. That was pretty fun. That was pretty fucking good. Touche, Mark.
Big facts, Jaden.
Nope.
But anyways, let's talk about the man of this entire freaking weekend. This is Tiger Talks Wrestling Weekend. Tony, you are a legend. You were at the When Worlds Collide 2 tapings. I want you to just, without giving any spoilers, tell everybody just what to expect.
a lot of awesomeness. Let's put it that way to start with.
You're damn
You can
right.
expect to see a lot of me, actually.
Yeah.
And without any spoilers, you're going to see, of course, quite a bit of Mark Williams. Because I mean, why wouldn't you want Mark Williams a big part of the show?
Darkside, that is fucking big facts. That Triceratops looking motherfucker.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
Yeah.
Of course,
But hopefully no
Wait,
dislike.
what did the dark side?
Oh, wow.
Jayden also was a big part of One World's Collide too. So
Yeah. And
I like.
we
So
put
that's
on the,
one
we
I
put
will
on the
say.
best show that weekend, and probably the best. It'll honestly, I will say this right now. By December, it'll be the best show of the year.
I think
That's
that'd be
true.
very, very, very hard to argue. Speaking from experience being there live.
It was,
And I'll throw this one out there. You guys all know what the main event of that show is going to be. It did not disappoint in any way,
Yes.
shape. So that's all I'll say about that one.
it did not disappoint.
Mark, what did I say? How many stars did I give that match afterwards?
This many, motherfucker. 5 fucking stars. So already you know that there's a 5-star match in the show.
Indeed. So if you need any more proof of a reason to watch One World's Collide 2 when it goes up, I think
5-star
that's
match.
enough proof right there.
A 5-star match. I think there's plenty of 4-star matches in there.
Oh yeah.
Maybe a 3-star match here and there, but like not every match is going to be perfect. But there are definitely some matches that are high quality. I think every match was at least high quality or more.
Let me put it this way: if you enjoyed One World's Collide 1, One World's Collide 2 blew it out of the water. So
I like that. I like to hear
there
I
you
guess
go.
everyone else has to look out.
that. Mm-hmm.
Damn right.
Oh, and they will. They'll spam their dislikes 5 times as many for that 5-star. There you go.
Hey, you know what we all think about those
Where the
people.
hell is H2? I heard rumors that he was showing up tonight.
I was
why-
waiting for him.
I'm waiting for that jackass.
Uh-oh.
My shit's at 18%, 17%.
I'm on an iMac.
Is it the new one?
Sorry about that. I was.
Did it come in? Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Could
So,
take-
you're fighting today and tomorrow, right? 2-day extravaganza?
Yep.
Then let me
Happy
tell you
days.
guys this. As of today, I will officially announce that on Sunday, BCW Warzone. It'll be the go-home show before Summer Bash when we strip Jacob Riley of the title and finally bring it some prestige, and we make sure Jack Brown does not get anywhere near that BCW championship because Jason Page has been BCW champion for over 500 days. In fact, let me give you the exact number. I can give it to you right now with a quick click of a button.
Of course.
And ladies and gentlemen, Jason Page has been BCW champion for 515 days.
Applaud this man. Applaud. Oh, shit. Applaud that man.
You know, I was kind of hesitant right there. I was going to give a big facts, but an applause works just as great.
I can get a big facts, too.
Definitely give Jason Page a big
But you want to know what always deserves applause, Jayden?
You.
Jayden, you know where I'm going with this?
Play nice.
Oh, Jayden Michael, quick, motherfucker.
Uh-oh, what did I do?
I'm just saying, you want to know what else always deserves applause?
What's that?
Rebel's ass!
Rebel's ass! Rebel's ass! I give up on my camera. My camera has officially shit on me.
That's
Ooh, and what is that?
Rebel's ass?
Yeah.
You don't understand!
Oh, young child, you will never understand the ass of Rebel.
Get it!
I can't believe you just asked me, what is that?
You don't understand!
Well, Mark, you mentioned it's been 515 days for Jason Page's title reign. Who else
Yes.
has he beaten?
Just go and guess what your snacks.
Who all has he beaten?
Who hasn't he beaten? Almost, but just for anybody who might be tuning in and has no clue.
Well,
At BCW, he hasn't beaten me, but on the indie league, fuck.
he did get that win over you at EHF. That was Redemption, right?
It was what?
Retribution. It was at EHF Retribution.
I do believe you are right.
Yes. EHF Retribution, he got the win.
Bing. No.
But he has beaten the following.
No.
Mike Miller, Jacob Riley, The Guardian, H2 multiple times. We came up with the scheme, so I ended up taking a loss for him. So far, those are the 5 I can remember off the top of my head. He has gone out and defended it on plenty of house shows. I couldn't name you their opponents because they were all just a bunch of jack-offs.
But what's the point?
Yay, jack-offs!
Yeah. But let me tell you this, and then soon he will defend it against Jack Brown, and he will be added to another list of victims. Jack Brown may be big and strong, but he's not Jason Page, American Outlaw strong. All right?
Let's just get a quick comparison here. Jason Page is beating me. Jack Brown has not.
There you go. And there goes Riley Bates. He decided to go bye-bye.
I don't know. I think he heard the word H2 and he kind of dropped.
No. We'll play games later.
There he is.
We'll play games later when
You know what? It's a sham that jackass has decided not to show up.
H2? What did I say at
H2 is a bum. H2 is a fucking bum.
what did I say at Adrenaline? H2 is the worst wrestling name I've ever heard. And I've heard names like Travis Trendbender.
Wow.
I've heard names like Ham.
-5 stars.
-5 stars. Are you talking about a Travis Trendbender match?
I've seen one that was -5 stars.
Oh man, those are big facts.
Or maybe the one kid from Bitely, his match, -5 stars.
Which kid?
Terrible.
The one greenhorn from Bitely that Sterling nearly ripped his head off.
Oh my God, yes. -5 stars.
-5 stars. Tony's gonna be watching Best in the Yard, and in the end he's gonna go -6 stars.
Yes, he is. Tony, if you don't do that, we're disappointed.
And then he's gonna
I'll keep that in mind.
watch When Worlds Collide 2 and be like,
10 stars.
Star. You get a star. You all at 5 stars. Best show I've ever seen.
You know who won't get a star? Nate the Great.
No.
You know what? Hang on. Let's do a little segment here.
Uh-oh.
And it's called Let's List Things That Nate Does Great.
Great.
All right.
Ready to hear my list? Do you want to hear it again?
Are you ready? Let's list things that Nate does great.
Name them all again.
Okay. I got it. I forgot. Oh, okay. I remember it this time. Let's list things that Nate does great.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's got anything for that one for you.
At least when I lose, it looks pretty.
Wow. I'll tell you what. He did take a pretty gnarly spear at Final Destination.
And who gave him that spear?
Yours truly, the OG gunslinger.
Boom.
Oh man.
Hey Mark, when are you gonna do your own reviewing match things? Because I really want to hear that -5 star thing over and over and over.
It's very simple. You want to hear the -5 stars as many times as you want?
Yes.
Listen to Brian and Vinny's review of TNA Victory Road 2009. You will hear this plenty of times. -5 stars.
Or
I think I've actually heard it.
you just rewatch this and put that part of the show on repeat. And you only get
Exactly.
Okay.
You have that forever and ever.
Like
My self-reviewing matches, I would very well do it, but I think it would turn out a lot like the awards that I did that one time. Simply because...
Hey, they're doing some of those again. Mark, you're in the suit. You might as well.
Oh! Okay, Wrestler of the Year, Mark Williams. Let's see, Federation of the
Located.
Year, Mark Williams. Yes, Federation of the Year is Mark Williams. Why? Because I am BCW.
Facts.
Let's do an award dedicated to like a GTS wrestling homage. The Loser Federation. I think that goes to NWF and VTW. There's a tie there.
Boom.
The biggest star on the rise, Mark Williams.
Yes.
I think I've quoted that before.
Future Hall of Famer, Mark Williams. Let's see. Most likely to main event a WrestleMania, Mark Williams.
Dang it.
No comment.
Best on the mic. If you motherfuckers think there's competition here, you're dumb. Mark Williams.
Give that man a medal.
Agreed.
What else? Now let's list things that Mark does great. He's great on the mic. He's great in the ring. He is the only man to win the BCW Championship at WrestleVersary. I'm the only one that has made that championship change hands. I was the first ever multi-time BCW champion. I am the first ever Grand Slam champion in BCW. Do you need any more? I am the king. I created the greatest scheme of all time. I ended up making stupid entrance videos for stupid people. Got myself a shit ton of subscribers and started my federation. That way, from day one, I was at the top. Have I lost ever since? No. I've always been on top. So you tell me when I've hit rock bottom. I've never. I've only gone up and up and up and up. I only climb. When Cameron Jackson abandoned us that one time, guess what I did? I went back to the drawing board and fixed everything. When they walked out, guess what? I made sure I went back to the drawing board and fixed everything.
Thank God.
And for that, ever since the walkout, since BCW's been back, it's been the best product that is out on YouTube today.
Now I gotta throw up that one. That one is the big facts.
If you go back to March 1st, 2017 and watch today, there will not be one show where you turn it off early. Every show, you will be hooked to the fucking screen.
I'm back.
Damn right. So, there you go. Number one, the top products that are out there today. And I have to put this up there. The top 3 federations today are BCW, NUW, and NWF. I put NWF so fucking high because I made appearances. It only takes third because NUW is a fucking great show. And I'm happy that Navon is finally expanding to the live stream era.
Yeah, that should help him out.
It should help him out a bunch. Ugh. I was so happy that when I went on vacation to New York City that I ran into that man in Times Square.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
I still have screenshots of your trip to New York City.
Yeah, he was there. I was like, look who I fucking ran into.
That's
like,
good.
What are the odds that this would happen? I was literally walking through Times Square, and all I see is him, and I'm like, Navon, you motherfucker! He turns around and goes, well, I will be damned. Williams? And we ran into each other like, what the fuck? And he goes, this is the craziest fucking thing that's ever happened in my life. Oh my God. Craziest moment ever. And that night we had a blast.
And wasn't it that Taco Bell you saw? The fancy ass fast food restaurant. I'm pretty sure I saw it. Oh no, you took a picture of some like cool looking fast food restaurant that's so plain and where we're from.
I'm trying to think which one was this. This was still my trip to New York, right?
I'm almost positive.
Was it Chick-fil-A?
I think it might have been Chick-fil-A.
It was Chick-fil-A. Yeah, dude, it was like a really fancy Chick-fil-A. That was $3 more expensive, but it was worth it.
Worth it, always.
Place to go.
It's the place to go. That or Chipotle.
Still closed on Sunday.
Still closed on Sunday. That's actually why I put Chipotle over it. There is honestly, BCW could get a Chipotle endorsement, and I would be set for life. Just be like, oh yeah, for as long as you endorse Chipotle, give you free Chipotle. I'll be like, motherfucker. I would be like, you're damn right. I'm gonna advertise you like every other segment.
Yeah.
I will name our weekly show BCW Chipotle.
Chipotle presents BCW.
Chipotle for life.
Chipotle Warzone. That'll be a match type.
Chipotle Warzone. Now, Chipotle does make your ass a war zone, but it's worth it.
That's big facts if I've ever heard any.
Big facts. Oh my God, I had Chipotle yesterday. Man, I must say it is very great to have the iMac back up and running, full swing.
What I miss? I had to do something. What I miss?
You missed me display some big facts.
Okay.
The biggest effects.
Okay.
The biggest effects. Considering I just reminded everybody what the best product has been since 2017. Hi, buddy. What's up?
Hello.
You already know who that is.
I know.
It's Caden.
You know him, right, Caden?
No.
Remember him? Yeah, you do.
No.
You know Mark.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, Caden. It's Mark Williams.
I know.
He looks at me. He goes, "Mark Williams."
Yeah.
With a question mark behind it.
Question mark behind it. Jayden, what do you teach this kid?
Bro, he looked at me while laying down at night one time because I let him sleep in the living room to watch a fucking movie. He looks over at me and he goes, "Daddy," and he does the whole with the thumb. He goes, "Boom." Right?
Boom.
Yeah. Adam Cole, baby. Boom.
Adam Cole is the greatest thing to ever happen to NXT.
Yes.
Oh,
it is.
absolutely.
Yes. It
That match.
Mm. My
Mm-mm.
question is, when do we get Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano?
Bro.
When do we get Adam Cole, Tommaso Ciampa?
Bro.
When do we get?
Good to see you.
Hey,
Caden. Shh.
When do
I'm
we get?
sore.
Yes, okay.
Oh my god.
Whenever Johnny gets healthy,
Oh my
I
God.
can see Cole and Ciampa happening soon though.
Okay.
I need you to move.
That would be beautiful. That would be an absolutely beautiful match.
Bro.
I will say this right now. Undisputed Era is the next Four Horsemen. Adam Cole is Ric Flair.
When can we get a match
I can see that.
style?
That is the new.
Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly.
Look,
Oh.
that's that. I found that very weird at first when I saw Adam Cole teaming with Kyle O'Reilly on NXT because they fucking hated each other in Ring of Honor.
Oh yeah. Well, when they first started Ring of Honor, they were a team.
Like,
But
yeah,
yeah.
Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly were Red Dragon.
yeah. Before
Yeah,
Red
but-
Dragon though, we had Future Shock, which was Cole and O'Reilly.
Yeah, but that was like way back, and then
Yeah, that's like 05 shit right there.
yeah, that's when CM Punk and Samoa Joe were running the place.
Right? But yeah, by the time they were both leaving ROH, yeah, they had some solid matches
Oh
together.
my god, the final battle match was amazing.
Yes.
That's the one where Kyle got the belt, right?
Yes.
Yes, fantastic
Cole ended
one.
up winning it back at Wrestle Kingdom, I believe.
Right after, but still.
Yeah, they gave him that moment.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's all he needed.
Adam Cole. Honestly, I don't think many people realize what Adam Cole brought to Bullet Club.
No.
Nobody realized how great he was in Bullet Club until he left. Like, God, he was beautiful. I think he had the greatest moment of any member being added to Bullet Club. If you watch all these people being added in, there's no better moment than the Adam Cole moment.
Are you talking about joining NXT?
No, when he joined Bullet Club.
Oh yeah.
I don't think
That reveal was
anybody had a
great.
better Bullet Club introduction than Adam Cole.
Him and Kenny Omega had my favorite introductions.
Yes. Like, the lights went out, they came back on, and Adam Cole was in a fucking Bullet Club shirt, chewing
Yep.
bubble and went,
Because they were building towards Colt Cabana for so long.
mm-hmm.
I thought you were talking about his NXT debut, and I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
that was
his definitely had
That was beautiful.
his and Samoa Joe's had, I think, the best
Mm-hmm.
reaction. Because Samoa Joe, it was before all people really started getting the rumors for NXT, so Samoa Joe's was like, oh shit. And then Adam Cole's, people were cheering for it. They're like, please. And then fucking Drew got the belt. Okay, show's over, whatever. Oh nope, Adam Cole's right there.
Yes, sir, and it was a
Baby.
Adam Cole, baby!
That was probably my favorite Adam Cole baby ever.
No. I
No?
disagree.
Which one's yours?
War Games.
Oh,
Yes.
from the top of the cage?
Yeah, when everyone else was knocked, they did the double down, and he goes, "Adam Cole, baby!"
It was great. Yeah, that is a good one. That's a really good one.
That was the second best takeover ever.
Which one do you rank at number 1?
Are you serious?
I'm trying to run through them all in my head now.
New Orleans.
Oh. I see.
Oh yeah, shit. War Games was not New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans was definitely a show stealer.
2 5-star matches?
Yeah, because that was it was Gargano and Cien, right?
No, that was Gargano Ciampa 1.
Oh, was it one? Okay, so
That was the inaugural North American Championship match.
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was solid.
And then that was when Roddy Strong joined Undisputed Era.
Damn right.
Darkside!
Darkside.
It's Darkside.
Motherfucker!
Darkside. Hey,
That
sideways.
whole the last 2 seconds reminded me of Scary Movie 1. What's up?
Darkside is one crazy motherfucker. And
Is he?
About him. Absolutely.
What?
You guys are too kind. Very, very kind. Thank you.
When am I not kind? I'm like the nicest person anyone's ever met.
Is he a crazy motherfucker on the Prince of High Risk scale?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, Ames, and he's a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, Ainge is a fucked up individual.
Hey, he's my trainer, so I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I love that dude.
I love him to death.
He's helped me out so many times.
Oh my god, he is a crazy
He needs to fix his personal relationship issues, but
I would still,
oh,
he's
but I
provided,
digress.
he's provided me with some great advice.
Oh yeah,
he taught me a lot more on the aspect of storytelling in wrestling more than the moves. He taught me that you can have the most basic fucking match and you can get a good rating.
which I've seen you do so many times. Shit, our match.
Yeah.
We did the most basic shit, but the storytelling was on point.
Yeah. Me and Jason Page, we did some basic shit.
Fucking gold. Fucking gold. Except for Jason Page. Jason Page had a lot of flippy doodah shit.
Well, that's because he can do that shit. I
Because
can't.
he can. For us fuckers that can't, it's all about the storytelling.
Oh, it is all about the storytelling, and that's the whole point. Look, if you now for a lot. This is my advice for the people who want to get into wrestling.
Okay.
Your job as the heel is to make people like that babyface. Your job as the babyface is to not suck.
Don't suck.
Your job is to sell,
Yep.
sell, and then finally, pop! Then boom, sell. Oh, nope, back down, sell. Then
Mark
finally,
Williams, his second professional match ever. At least, I believe, second
Yes.
professional match.
yes, that one guy you mentioned that you said had a -5 stars. Match.
Yeah, that match was garbage, and it was not your fault.
I did.
That's what happens when you get stuck with I'm doing quotation marks right now, a vet, quote unquote. When you've been wrestling for 13 years, trained by Dan Severn, you should be way better than that. But I digress. With me and Mark, like, you were as green as shit could be, technically.
I was green as vegan shit.
For a professional setting, though. Like, obviously you've been doing this shit a long time, but in a professional setting, yeah. I let you control the fucking match.
Mm-hmm.
All I did was sell. I made your moves look like the shit, and we did
I
good.
would say you were one of the best. You sold my spear a lot better than a lot of people do.
That was fun. It was fun, and we weren't even going to do that spot.
Yeah, and the best thing is our ending got fucked up, and we still had one of the better matches.
We were supposed to end our match like 3 minutes before it ended. We had the spot and everything, and then fucking Ames.
Fucking Ames.
Fucking Ames.
Fucking Ames.
Fucking Ames.
Fuck
Yeah.
That fucking asshole.
That's,
Darkside already gets it.
Darkside, if you were ever to see Ames or experience an Ames match, my God. Let's just say this. The first time I debuted as Ames Army, we had the biggest pop of the night.
I know. I was sitting there in the ring waiting for the entrance to end.
Literally, everyone was waiting for Ames that entire night. We come out as the Army, and no one knows what's going on. Then Ames comes out from under the ring. Crowd fucking explodes.
And you made money.
And we killed the rest of the show.
That ladder match was match of the night.
That entrance and that match destroyed the rest of the show to the point where the main event was so bad, the guy who lost the match went on a fucking rampage and got blacklisted from our show.
Yep.
Wow.
Watch what you say in the business.
Watch what you or watch how you fucking go and call the crowd a bunch of fucking Bullet Club marks and tell them to get in the ring and fight them. And then
it's great to have you put it in the bright side.
The second
the way to go about things, and that was not it.
Yeah, no. Or this one's another great moment. I love this story. The second time we ever debuted Ames Army, the second time we do it in Niles, Michigan, we are at a fundraiser show for a high school's graduation, so they can get money to support their graduation ceremony. And usually EHF is a rated R show. Tonight, we were in a high school. It was a PG show. Strictly PG. We go out.
And you guys did.
We go out there and we try to be as PG as possible for being fucking strippers as our characters. And this lady who was drugged out on I don't know what strips fucking naked in the high school. We're the opening match on a PG show, and this bitch strips naked.
And we had to follow that.
Yeah.
And come to find out, 2 hours later at the end of the show, she's sitting in our ring trailer.
Yeah, she's sleeping in the ring trailer, gets up and asks my fucking trainer to fuck, and then the cops come back and get her again. Because they just released her. They're just like, get the fuck out of here. Despite the fact that she stripped naked in a high school. A high school.
Darkside, it's great to have you, better than the bright side. I mean, bright side.
What?
There's a story for your anniversary show, Tony.
I have to get some stories out there.
All right. Darkside, what's your craziest wrestling story? Preferably about ring rats.
Preferably.
Because ring rats are fun.
Shit. Ring rat. I mean, truthfully, unfortunately, we don't get too many ring rats crawling around Newburgh. And if there were, I'm telling you, you would not want to fucking put your dick in that.
I bet. I wouldn't
not
put my
get
dick
it
in the
done.
ring rat that stripped naked for us at the Niles show.
Oh, God, no.
God, no.
They're called, they're called ring rats for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, they're not called ring bunny rabbits.
Yeah,
It might be a little bit better, but
Yeah, that sounds like... I think that's what you call the prude girls that you bring around that turn into ring rats, that they're ring bunnies.
yeah, if that's what they turned into, they were never prude to begin with. They were always a rat deep down inside.
Oh, yeah, it's deep down, it's there. But on the surface, they show about as prude as they can be. But you never know. Wrestling, and Jayden can confirm this. Wrestling can turn the sweetest, innocent little girl into the dirtiest, nastiest whore.
these are facts.
These are big fucking facts. Like,
I've been around this business for almost 10 years professionally. And yes, I've seen so many nice girls that come to like, oh, I'm going to go to one show. The next show, she's already slept with half the roster. It's nuts, man.
it is truly insane. And there is a faction that is literally, their name is the whole entire preface of sleeping with ring rats. They are called the Rat Pack, and yet none of these ring rats have ever truly caught on. They just like fuck all of them. But really, they're kind of making fun of them with their fucking faction name.
And only 2 of them aren't really like about rats, and that's Drakener and Diesel. Like, but the rest of them, Sean, Aaron Johns, Tony.
Sean is all about those rats.
Sean, Tony, and Aaron, all about those rats.
Oh my god, it is truly insane. But
nuts.
They do have legendary stories to tell about rats. They are a lot of fun.
Yep.
And I trying to think what else, because trust me, there's plenty of rat stories.
There's a shit ton of rat stories.
They're honestly some of the most fun stories. I remember. Were you there with Ames when you guys trashed that one Mark's house?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Were you the one that shit in the loaf of bread?
Oh, not me.
All right. So, Tony, here's another 1-year anniversary story for you. So, this is the story Ames told me about, and Jayden was there, so he can add in a little more if I forgot something. So they were at a wrestling show, and then they go to the after party. Some Mark, who is about apparently like 12 deep in, goes, "I want all you wrestlers to come back to my house, and we'll all hang out. You guys can stay the night." And knowing the psychopathic wrestlers whose minds are either wrestling or pussy, they agree.
Of course.
And then they change it to, "Let's destroy everything."
I went for the free liquor.
Yeah, the free liquor. I forgot about that. Someone pissed in her ice tray and then put it back in the freezer.
Wow.
Oh my!
Someone shit.
I
loaf.
I will not confirm or deny if I peed in the ice tray.
So Jayden was the one who did it.
I'll see you guys later.
I do remember I peed a lot of places except for the bathroom. So I really cannot confirm or deny it was me for the ice tray.
Good lord! Oh my god! I guess someone like didn't she have like a pool? Because like Ames talked about like the liner was cut, or that might have been a different story. Because I'm
trying to think of this one. I don't think she had a pool.
I know you guys like destroyed her couch.
Oh yeah. And she was fine about it all too. Like she still goes to shows and still has these after parties.
Wow.
She's probably those goofy wrestlers.
Those guys.
You're right.
Oh man.
Oh man. Those are great times.
So Darkside, I mentioned it. You want to go ahead and mention what you said in the chat section about Code Red?
Yeah, baby. Code Red, the pre-show, will be live streamed tomorrow night at what time? What time's good for everybody? 7-ish?
Yeah.
It's over by 9.
I'll be done. I'll be ready.
Yeah, 7. Yo, this motherfucker, I think it was fucking Riley. Oh, he left? He's not in here anymore?
Yeah.
No, he left.
I didn't even notice.
All you guys are from Michigan, right?
I'm from Indiana. Mark's from Ohio.
No, I'm in Michigan.
Are you in
You're
Michigan?
all Central Time, right?
We're all Eastern.
Oh, you're all Eastern?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Michigan?
Michigan
Yeah.
is Eastern. It doesn't get Central until Illinois.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, this motherfucker asked, I said, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. He was like, what time's that for Central?
Yeah, he's always asking me that too.
Yo,
7.
Are you fucking kidding? Like, how have you made it this far in life and you don't fucking know that?
Know your time zones compared to other time zones.
I mean, granted, I didn't know fucking Michigan was Eastern Time, which that's
Yeah, but
Well,
that's more about knowing the regions than knowing the time difference.
Yeah. But the time difference, like I'm pretty sure California is like 4 hours behind.
3 hours behind.
3 hours. Okay, so yeah, there's two.
Hawaii is 5 hours behind.
That's what it is. Yeah.
I think Alaska's 4 hours behind.
Well,
Yeah.
there's different parts of Alaska that it's different times.
Yeah, because Alaska is fucking huge.
Fucking huge.
Like, I'm pretty sure part of Florida is eastern. Like, the very tip.
Most of Florida is eastern, and then, like, the little, like, fucking strip out west, like, near Pensacola, that's central.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at us giving a geography lesson to these
Right?
shit in the
And
chat.
then wrestlers are dumb.
They're wrestling because they couldn't get into college.
I had free college coming my way,
Hey.
but then I got kid.
We're military.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Didn't mean I could get into any of them. I could have been a fucking accountant.
The
But
fuck
you
did that
chose to
come
be a-
from?
You chose
Do
to
what?
Where did that come from? Of all things, this motherfucker's like, I could have been a fucking accountant.
I could have.
Yeah.
I sucked at English class and every other class I think I took, but math, fucking gold. And my teacher was like, "Yeah, you're going to college, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "You should be an accountant." I'm like, "Cool." I got out of the army. I met my girl. I had kids. So and then I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna wrestle."
And then that's
work in a
that's when
factory.
that's when my quote came in. He's been wrestling for 10 years, but he forgot the most effective finishing move. Pulling out.
The pull out.
Yep.
God, that's a finish that gets me every time.
It reminds me of Tom Segura, his stand-up. He goes, pulling out, it's not bad. I mean, yeah, you get the orgasm. You're just like, yeah. But when you leave it in, dude.
Damn!
If you're a pull-out guy, next time, don't. And now this is where it gets a little fucked up, because this was a very fucked up part of it. He goes, she may whine and cry, go, what if I'm pregnant? My career. Oh, is law school on hold? I'm pretty sure you can cut hair with a gut. He goes, guys, I'm joking.
Duncan.
You know, I made a lot of dead baby jokes when my girlfriend was pregnant.
Wow.
Fun fact, you guys, don't do that.
Oh, fun fact. I don't fucking care. I mean, I don't.
I thought it was funny.
Oh, dude, that's fun. Dead baby jokes are hilarious. Any edgy.
Me and Mark get along so well.
Any edgy joke is fucking hilarious. Like,
It's great. Dark jokes have a room in this world.
If you've ever seen my phone full of me, I have one where it's like, it says, when you hit the lottery and your wife and kids start jumping up and down screaming, we're rich. It's a picture of Chris Benoit looking pissed as fuck.
Oh, hell no.
Bro, like, you guys know Reddit 50/50, right?
Yeah.
There's the challenge on Reddit is 50/50. It's maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing. And like, oh, cute baby kittens, or it's either cute baby kittens getting their heads cut off, some bullshit like that.
Oh,
and I screenshot so many of the bad things. I think on my phone there's a picture of dead Nicole Simpson from when OJ killed her.
Damn.
And yeah, like her face is beat the shit in. And some monk that's hanging there after days after committing suicide. It's dark. It's some dark shit.
Oh yeah, hang on. I got one for you. It is called the new sex position, the rodeo mechanical bull. Put your girlfriend on a doggy-style position. Penetrate her slowly. Slowly approach her ear. Whisper in her ear the name of another girl and try to stay attached to the beat.
God! Urban Dictionary! Yes.
This has gone from a 1-year anniversary show about wrestling to just us calling out these edgy fucking jokes that are going to piss off a lot of people. But honestly...
Tony hates us now.
If people
past 4
tune into
years,
this
who
shit
have I
like halfway through, they're gonna be real fucking confused.
Oh yeah. If you're just joining in, this is the 1-year anniversary show. The very special Tiger Talks Wrestling. Tony, honestly, let's get your thoughts on a lot of things, because you're asking us about our favorite memories. What are yours? What is your favorite memory from your past year of doing Tiger Talks Wrestling?
Put me on the spot now. I see how it goes.
Damn right I am, motherfucker.
Somebody's got to do it, right?
Someone's got to do it, and I'm the one to do it.
We got to talk about something else than what we've been talking about.
What's your favorite moment be you guys talking about all this fucked up shit?
Well, it might rank up there, but no. No, I'd have to say some people would be happy with this response. Some people might hate the response. But my favorite guest I've had on here was actually Eli. Not Mark Williams, but Eli. His tell all about certain individuals down in BTW.
It definitely shook up the fucking place.
Damn right it did.
The next day, Twitter was a firestorm.
Indeed.
Wait.
I heard a wait.
Oh no, that was kids. Don't have kids, boys.
Now, I would say, just to throw in my 2 cents for this question, I guess, out of all the interviews, and all the shows that you've done in the past year, they have all been good for different reasons. You've obviously, had a whole bunch of different people on here and got a whole bunch of different information out of all of them. But the one show that did stand out to me above all the rest was that one episode. For obvious reasons, and because it, was different, and because, obviously, Tony, we've discussed it. You know how I feel about all those guys.
Yeah.
I haven't. Obviously, you've seen. I've never been to a Best in the Yard. I never will be to a Best in the Yard.
Me neither.
It is what it is, man. People, you gotta give respect to get it, and it's not a fucking one-way street. And some people will accept, Mark said, or Eli, whoever the fuck we're talking to right now, said it before. What the fuck did he say? I don't fucking know where I was going with that, but
was it the thing about Aaron Jones texting me demanding respect?
No, what the fuck was it? I'm a little fucked up right now. I've been on a journey today of the mind, and yeah, man. Well, basically, it's you gotta give respect to get it, and yeah. Motherfuckers just ain't acting right. You gotta put them on notice, man. That's what it was. Right. That's what it was. Motherfuckers are afraid to say and speak up, and they're just on everybody's dick trying to get on the show and whatever. But, sometimes you gotta fucking just call bullshit when you see it. And that's why I respect Mark Williams' character, or the person behind it. And at Tony to an extent too, because Tony fucking calls it how he sees it, man. He for the most part, he doesn't put up with bullshit. He says it how it is, and that's why I fuck with the show. That's why I fuck with Tony. So that's my take on the first year, I guess, overall.
And here's what I say, and Busta Boy said it best. He honestly, because when it comes down to this community that we have, it's been in shambles for a long time. I don't think it's ever been truly a community together since 2015. Ever since then, it's been nothing but a shit show. And then come 2017, Tony comes along. And this guy, right off the bat, is making an impact on his shows and everything. And it was within like a month of doing these shows, he was at When Worlds Collide 1. And I think that was the beginning of when Tony realized who the real jackasses are.
Well, when I was part of the When Worlds Collide group chat, and I seen everything that was going on with certain couple individuals who were supposed to be at When Worlds Collide, and what led to them not being there, then backing out at the last minute. I mean, your eyes get open when you see some shit like that. So
Yeah, and then eventually he is like full-fledged, like, yeah, I ain't putting up with shit. He's like, if they want to fuck with me, I'll fuck with them right back. Because he has
Fucking marks.
He has the platform that can easily shut shit down. He helped me a lot, and there was a reason I went to him. Because in reality, I've been saying this stuff for a long, long time, and everyone just brushed it off. So I said, Tony, I got an idea on how to do this. So then I came onto a show as a mystery guest. Everyone stayed to listen. Everyone understood. And now eyes have been opened. And then I hear from little birdies that that Biddy show was it was a little bit of a I think Darkside, did you hear about that?
Honestly, I haven't even heard, and I don't care. Like, and I don't say that to disrespect them. I literally, I just don't fucking care.
Oh, see,
I'll watch it. Like, I'll watch to support. I'll watch Navon's match.
That's what I said I was gonna
do. Yeah, and that's the extent of it.
I will watch. I'm gonna watch Navon's match.
And truthfully, I do. Despite how anybody may feel, and how I have felt at other times, I do genuinely like Cameron as a person.
Cameron is a guy. Cameron is a person. Like me and him have had conversations since. Has he fucked me over? Yeah, but he has admitted it and apologized to me. So I give him that.
Yeah, same here, Cameron's a good guy deep down, and that's how I feel about it. But the rest of those motherfuckers, I mean, I don't want to say the rest of them, but a good majority of them.
I've heard that, because I even said it on the show. From what I've heard, Zach Daniels is a genuinely cool dude.
Yeah, Zach was pretty cool the times I've talked to him and stuff.
I
don't know. Let's not get into a VTW bashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm down for it. I'm down for it. Fuck those guys. But I'm also like, my pettiness level, it can reach an all-time high for the littlest shit, and I think that's why I'll do well in wrestling, because that's just the way.
You gotta be petty to succeed.
You gotta be petty to succeed. And
why else do you think I've never had a heavyweight title?
Me and Jason Page, we are petty motherfuckers.
You gotta be. It's a backstabbing business.
I made one little gaffe around Jason Page, and he will never let me live it down. He's made little gaffes around me. I never let him live it down. But that's what happens when you're best fucking friends.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
When you're best friends mixed with petty asshole, you get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's why a lot of people in the business, you'll see some people have heat with me at EHF or PWK or some shit. Mm-hmm. It's because I'm petty. Maybe not petty for the most part, but I'm honest. If you're going to ask me how your match is and I say it's garbage, fucking expect it. Take my advice or, fucking move on.
Yeah, but when I asked you how my match was, you said it was fucking awesome. So.
Yeah. I give you small critiques from our match, and since then you've actually put into practice. Mm-hmm. Your strikes gotten so much better. Obviously your charisma was always fucking spot on, but it's same thing I was telling Jacob Riley. Make your strikes bigger, make them more theatrical, because that's what we do in this business. Everything we do is so much bigger in the ring than real life. It's like what I told Mikey Nitro's buddy.
Prince Am, or the one we had to fire?
Oh no, fuck that kid. It's all your shit back. Make it look like you're fucking hitting him. Kayfabe broken, right?
I mean,
But it's like, fucking, we're supermen to these people. We're doing stuff that they can't do. Make your shit bigger. Make it look good. And Jacob Riley said he was going to take it to heart, and he was going to, practice it. So hopefully, if he does that, I'll try to get him a spot in EHF.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I know Mikey Nitro's gotten connected with Adam.
Yes, he said he's going to meet him at the next show, and I'm going to try to convince Adam to put him on the card in November. He said in November I'm going to start going back to doing pre-show and main card. Pre-show to help the Greenhorns. So I'm going to...
Oh, so is he not doing a pre-show for Extreme Homecoming?
He is. Oh, man. Bro, I'm on the fucking pre-show again.
What the hell?
Yeah. My fucking feud is blowing off of this show in an I Quit match, and I'm in the fucking pre-show. So he said, I'll make it up to you, man. I'll give you shots at the titles. I'm like, I don't need a fucking shot at the title. He goes, but I can put you on the main card at every show and on the pre-show to help the Greenhorns. That's what I fucking want, dude. I'll double book easily.
Dude, I would double book. I honestly, for the storyline's sake of where we're going right now, I sure as hell hope I get a win at the next show, because I actually have not won yet in EHF.
Do you know who you're working with?
No, not yet. I know for September 8th, I'm working PMS with a partner.
What's September 8th?
That's a fundraiser show. They're going to use it for build-up.
It's what?
They're going to use, they're doing a fundraiser show for build-up.
Where at?
I don't know yet. He hasn't given us the details.
Fuck, Adam? I haven't heard shit.
Really?
Yeah. I'm about to text that motherfucker.
He only, not yet, because I think he's only told me and Eric.
Oh.
Because that day we were planning on doing the NOW in the Fateful 8 tournament that Ames is in.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm pretty sure the main event of the September 8th show is DW versus Jason Page.
The September 29th or the 8th?
No, just a one-on-one match on the 8th. I don't think it'll be for the title, but...
That'll still be a hell of a match.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm just hoping I can do something to get involved in the storyline. I think my only gripe that I would have is if I was about me having a tag partner is like I'm rolling with the Army of One now and EHF.
I dig it.
Yeah.
And the way it played off is you should probably cost them the match. In my opinion,
yeah,
you should be the reason that Jason and kayfabe again, you guys.
Well,
you should be involved in the finish. Let's say.
I would hope so.
And obviously,
I will say this though: like if there are multiple shows that want me, and EHF is one of them, I'm more than likely going to go with EHF.
Yes, EHF is probably my home fed at this point.
It's been my home fed since day one.
Exactly, and they gave you a break. So yeah, I think EHF is definitely taking priority, even though I'm getting the fucking belt at PWK. But fucking yeah, I think that if you have a match on blah 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 blah, you should have a match on the 29th. You should go over because they need to make you look like your own solo wrestler.
Yeah, I would. I mean, you can put the good word in. Adam loves you.
Oh yeah, I'll wait until I see the card, and I usually go. I'm like, so who's going over? And so occasionally he'll be like, who do you think? I'm like, I say this guy. Why else do you think PMS has the belts?
Oh yeah, Deadly Alliance. They were like, yeah, we're no longer getting the belts.
They were shitty.
I do like them though. They're really cool. I love those guys. I'm good buddies with JJ and all them because also they're around here. So I've hung with them and did like Madden tournaments at Beer Stube.
No shit.
Yeah, he'll always hit me up and be like, "Hey, Madden tournament," and I'll be like, "All right."
You'll be like, boom.
Boom. Hey, what's Robbie Keto's most famous quote? How to make it in this business?
Oh fuck! What does he say? It's so elaborate. I can't think of what he says.
So everyone gives him shit about it in every EHF pre-show meeting.
Fuck! I can't remember what he says.
I don't remember this.
I don't remember. Oh my god, bro!
Like, you got it. Here, I'll tell you it. It's remember, guys, you gotta suck dick to make it in this business.
Oh, yep.
And so everyone's like, that's why Robbie Keto is so famous. He goes, yeah, because I suck a lot of dick.
Right. Why don't you think he's getting the belt?
Spoilers.
As if anyone here is going to be at the show, right?
You never know. I mean, I know there are some people from the South Bend area that watch
No.
Tiger programming.
Censor this part of the show for South Bend only.
Sure.
So if you live in the South Bend area, September 29th, EHF Extreme Homecoming 3 at the Century Center. It'll be a great time.
Bring the ring rat that stripped.
I'm honestly surprised she's not showed up in South Bend at one of those shows. Now, if that lady was to do that at the Century Center, nobody would have stopped her.
Nope.
They would have let it happen. Because the Century Center is fucking nuts. I compare the Century Center to local indie wrestling's Hammerstein Ballroom. The crowds are always that fucking crazy. I've done a show where someone nearly punched me in the face from the crowd.
Yes, when I worked as a heel at PWK a few years ago, I had so much heat. A guy actually pulled a knife on me.
Damn. Like there are some people who are fucking crazy. But they're the people you want at the shows because then you have these stories.
Right?
Yeah. And that's the great part is with BCW and NWF expanding, we do plan on starting to run more indie shows. Like When Worlds Collide 2 truly had an indie show feel, considering the fact that there was an actual crowd there. And it was a blast. I cannot wait for that show to be published.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so ready.
So many great matches. The pre-show was great. Pre-show was fantastic. I think the Great Lakes Invitational was a fun thing to watch. Doing the Hall of Fame, that was awesome.
Yeah, seeing a couple guys getting inducted.
And I'm honestly excited for the new NUWs to come up.
You know, after what I saw this week, I'm really excited.
I'm ready for Code Red, and I'm ready for what's after Code Red.
What's after Code Red?
It's gonna be good.
Slaughterhouses, they're great. They're gonna be great. I am honestly digging the Navon Shadowgrim rivalry.
Oh yeah,
It has been very
it'll be
good.
a fucking crazy match at Code Red.
You can't wait.
Mark, how much do you love me?
Oh, dude, I love you so much. I love you because I know one of us are walking out of Summer Bash with the belt.
Oh, definitely. And what? I think I'm on that EHF fundraiser show.
Are you my tag partner?
Do you want a tag team match or do you want a singles match?
I'll take you one-on-one again. Let's do it.
I already politicked it.
Let's fucking do this.
Bro, I'm so ready.
I'm thinking about making, because I don't know how far I'm doing Army of One. I don't know how long we're doing that. But
I wish my video camera would work because I'm just holding up a.
It's like it's starting.
Okay, he's fine. I'm holding up a W and I'm pointing at you, bro. Take that as you wish.
Mm-hmm.
Without spoiling anything, but for this show on yep, Adam already confirmed.
Me and you on the 8th?
Yep.
Let's put
and I know who's over. Kayfabe.
Text me it.
Yep, I got you.
Yeah.
Let me work my phone. This thing is so
He's gonna text you,
complicated.
It's gonna fucking say draw. He's gonna say double count out. On the
Double count. We're both dead.
Okay, guys. So you guys know, some of you at least know some of the people I've had on the show. Who would you like to see on the show that you haven't seen on Tiger Talks Wrestling? Or something?
Jack Brown.
That'll happen.
I understand how big of a Jack Brown mark you are. I just want to see you interview that man.
Fair enough. It'll happen in the near future.
Good.
I think I would like to see it just so he can F5 Mikey Nitro again.
Just because I like hearing him talk, have Mikey on the show.
Yes. Mikey Nitro would be another great guest. I think well, there are some other guys that I think really deserving of an interview. I think what you should do, try to host do a press conference for the for When Worlds Collide 2.
Oh, that could be interesting. I may have to get in contact with some certain people about that one.
Absolutely. Let's get in contact with our press manager, all that stuff, and I'm sure she can get it all sorted out for you, and we can get all this ready.
Yeah.
My people will get a hold of your people.
Yep. My manager can get a hold of yours. Get the right sponsorships. I don't know. Jayden, should I make Army of One t-shirts?
Army of One t-shirts?
Yes.
I wouldn't waste your money unless you're going to do this gimmick for a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know how long we're doing it.
But, worst case scenario, you just start using it as your name. You make t-shirts, they're going to let it stick for a while.
Yeah.
Start being announced as the Army of One, Mark Williams, and
absolutely.
Get shirts made. Then at that point, they got no choice.
Did he give you any details about the about where the hell this show's at?
He said it's really like I think his exact words were in the sticks of Buchanan. But he said it's like there's a fire pit. It's like a campsite.
This is gonna be great.
So he said if we want, we could go camping there. He said it's food, so I'm sold.
No way!
Right? He said camp out if you want. I'm like, bro, I might have to dig out the old tent.
The EHF wrestling and camp fucking
Bro.
There'll be rats everywhere.
The rats attack!
And the entire army is single, so.
Who's all considered in the army at this point? There's you, Jason.
Not me anymore.
Well,
I left it at the last show. Now, BTS behind the scenes, yeah. Ames's boys are me,
you,
Jason Page, H2,
Mike.
No, yeah, Mike Miller, Jacob Riley, Jack Brown. That's 6 of them.
And then there's the guys you guys brought with you. Father Time, Kevin, and
Father Time, yeah, Father. I would.
Haskell and Rotten.
Haskell and Rotten, yeah, they're kind of Ames guys.
They kind of came with the Ames guys.
They're more of Hayden's guys.
They are.
Hayden's been training them.
The one I see getting solid, a lot of potential is Kyle Rotten.
Mm-hmm.
I like him.
I love behind the scenes. I love him. But Mark Williams, as I fucking hate that motherfucker. He always when he was a fucking ring announcer, he ran his mouth at me like a little bitch.
I love Nathan as a ring announcer.
I do too.
Mandy actually told me she goes politic with Adam, try to get him to ring announce at least like the pre-show at EHF.
Dude, he would do it.
I think. I don't have any way of contacting him. Hit him up. Let him know to bring his dress clothes. I'll try to politic with Adam.
Yeah, because I do love Michael. Michael is a great ring announcer.
Michael's great, but Nathan has a certain energy about him.
Mm-hmm. I think that it would make the shows feel a lot bigger if we had 2 different ring announcers, one for the pre-show.
Exactly. Let one do the pre-show. I mean, it's a mini show in of itself, and it gives him practice for building himself up.
Yeah. I'm sure he'd be down for it.
Oh, yeah, I would hope so. His energy when we did the tapings, man, he got me hyped.
Only you were there for the main event. You just had to go. Okay.
Not worth it. Not worth it. I have the match on my I have the match on my YouTube playlist of me wrestling. It's really just me selling for 3 matches.
That's great.
I go over on 2 of them.
I think BCW and NWF got over as an indie fed when Hardcore Harry decided to do a match.
Damn right. Damn right.
At that moment, I was like, "Wow, I think we're going full out indie."
Yeah, and that's the ultimate goal, isn't it? Is what we were talking about. You said,
yeah, I know. Hayden has plans to full out indie that shit.
Good. That's good.
Which is great because it keeps him in the wrestling industry for a long time, which is good for him. He's done great too as a wrestler. I thought it was awesome that Dollar put him over.
Oh, H2?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. That was really cool of Dollar.
I will never forget your match with Jack Brown.
It was fun.
You went for the F5, you showed him, and the entire locker room went like, I've never seen Tone C mark out like that.
Did he really?
He marked the fuck out. He went nuts. He was like, no fucking way. That was He's literally who was he looking at? He was literally like shoving the dude, like stoked as shit. I think it was Keto. Him and Keto were going insane. They were literally prancing around like little giddy girls because of how awesome it was. And it was truly amazing. And Tony, maybe one day you'll have to come down for one of those shows. Those are the real fun shows. The average of like 500 people in the Century Center going fucking ballistic.
Nice.
Oh, it's so fun.
We need Kyle to introduce Tony for Tiger Talks Wrestling. God damn it.
Yeah, Tiger Talks Wrestling could be their official commentator.
Yeah. I'd be down for it.
Hell yeah. They're honestly, EHF shows are just a blast. It has the best locker room atmosphere.
Nice.
Jayden's not here to confirm that for me, but he's busy with something. But
Jayden's still here. My bad.
Did you hear what I said, though?
No, I did not.
EHF has probably the best locker room atmosphere.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of fun, dude.
Like, I think I'm bringing my PS2 the next one so we can play, me and Osborne can play SVR 06.
Yes.
Nice.
Either 06 or 07. It's one or the other. I'll probably bring them both because they're both fucking-tastic.
Osborne's not terrible.
I love Osborne.
He's a great dude outside the ring. He says that it's his passion. You guys say bye? You say bye?
I believe it. I can see it with what he does.
But he passes up bookings a lot. And like he's had opportunities to travel with Damien just to at least be there. Possibility of people getting not showing up and he get on the card. But he says no.
Oh hell no, I'd never do that.
Buddy, hit mine. Watch out, guys. Guys, get out. Get out. You guys can get snacks.
Get snacks, damn it! Oh man. Tony, my man. I must say, you are truly a really fucking awesome guy. And I am happy that I have met you. I'm happy that you've been around for an entire year and you're going to stick around for a lot more. Because you really have made an impact here in the wrestling world. You have brought on a lot of positive things, which is just what this place needed.
Right.
We needed that hero. What the fuck?
Well, thank you for all that.
No problem, man.
In my opinion, the best way to put it is Tony took off where Harry likes wrestling, dropped the ball. There you go.
Wow. I wasn't going to say it, but...
Hey, that is some big facts right there. Just saying.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Well, thanks. Appreciate all the love. But Mr. Awesome, I do have to say a couple things to you. You do have this signature. You did make the signature that you see every week on the show. I'd like to say a big thank you to you for that, because that is one awesome video, in my opinion.
Hell yeah. You are welcome for that.
And I also want to give you the chance, given the other guys, why don't you promote something that you got coming up here whenever it happens?
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, this is going to be the plug hour of the show.
Yep.
Instead of indie talking, let's see. We have something coming up. Mark Williams, I believe you know something about this. Jason Page, involved with a certain something coming up. Oh, NWF, Mark Williams, I believe you know. Oh, Mikey Nitro, yeah. Maybe a thing called
match.
Yeah, that's coming up eventually. I'm not.
That was a
sure
fantastic
when,
match.
but when it does, yeah, when it comes out, you will all love it. That is the best I could say of it. BYW Mania 2. Eventually, when it comes out, it'll be amazing.
Nice.
That's the best way to put it.
What is this shit?
Been watching a little bit of the build up to it. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good show.
Yep, it certainly will. Because that match, I will give it. It was fucking great.
Truly was a blast.
Yeah, match for anybody who might not have heard or caught is a triple threat match between NWF World Heavyweight Champion Extreme Luchador, ECW World Heavyweight Champion Jason Page. Who was clapping for Extreme Luchador?
Oh, no, not me.
I was gonna say,
I was trying to wake up my mouse. My mouse is Bluetooth, and it died because it
Gotcha.
got the bees.
And the third person being, of course, not no more, but then HCW champion Mikey Nitro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do about that. I guess he's going to...
He went off and
with a replica or something. I don't
went
know.
off and defended the title at ICW without even letting us know.
I guess he's popping in with the WWE Shop Zone type replica. I don't know.
Who's doing that?
Looks like Mikey Nitro has to.
Yeah.
What'd he do now?
Well, I mean, apparently, from what I'm being told, he lost his HCW title, and, well, he has the Three Kings coming up. BYW Mania 2.
Aw,
Jason
damn.
Page, Three Kings.
Darkside, do some advertising for NUW. What you guys got?
Well, yeah, I said we got the pre-show. That will be tomorrow night for Code Red, and that won't be your ordinary pre-show, man. We got 3 jam-packed fucking matches for that show.
Nice.
Also will be running down some happening that will be going down on Code Red. Code Red will probably be released sometime next week. I don't know with specific day yet, but I still got a few things I need to edit for that.
All right.
But
Looking forward to that.
what's that?
BCW Warzone, that's coming up as well. That will be live streamed Sunday at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that one will be a great show. It's the go home. You'll get to see what's next in store for the rivalry between Jack Brown and Jason Page. See what's next between Father Time and H2. It is confirmed that H2 will be at BCW Warzone on Sunday, as well
And final
as
confrontation amongst us four.
yeah, you'll see what me and Jayden do to those punk asses, Jacob Riley and Mike Miller.
That's right.
So it's all leading up to Summer Bash,
Good show.
which is literally right around the fucking corner. I think we're gonna shoot for August 30th.
Nice. That's next Thursday, right?
Absolutely.
Boom.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah, and two things that you both have forgotten. There's also a show that will come out sometime later on in the year, but when it does come out, it'll be orgasmic. Of course, you have When Worlds Collide 2, and you have something else, 64 Men. I believe Darkside knows what I'm talking about around here. King of the Yard 2. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I could have been there, but I had a booking on that day. But I made up. I made up for it. I promise. I did make up for it.
So I'm not sure if I should break the news to the world here and now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you should either or not. I know where you're heading with that, though.
Yeah.
I want to hear it. I want
maybe
to
I
hear
should-
it.
I may know what you're heading with.
I can honestly say I'm clueless.
I
Well,
think
I
I have
want
an
to-
idea.
I can say I have an idea, but I'm not 100% positive it's what I'm thinking of.
well,
I want to
let's
hear it.
just
I have
say
no
that,
idea what's going on right now.
People need to fucking, if they say they're gonna fucking go someplace, then they need to fucking go there, and they can't. If they're not gonna go there and they fucking know that, they should at least give you advanced notice and not just cancel the day of, the day before, 48 hours before.
Oh, welcome to the Indies, bud.
Well, this ain't the fucking, we try to make something fucking special happen, and motherfuckers, I'll give props to everybody who did come. There were a lot of guys that came, and they busted their ass, and, they stayed for all 3 days, and, it was a pleasure with the guys that did come. But for those fucking bums that said that they were going to be there and then the last minute fucking bailed, fuck you. Suck a dick, suck two, and 2 ball sacks on top of it. motherfucker.
And I made sure to let you guys know well ahead of time that
Right.
we were booked on that day.
Yeah, we knew well in advance, who there was a lot of guys that we wanted to definitely come, but that did let us know that, unfortunately they wouldn't be able to make it. But we had to do the brackets over the last 24 hours leading up to the first day. We had to do the brackets over about 3 different times because it was fucking ridiculous. Like the final day, like the morning of, we were trying to scramble to figure out who was even gonna be there. Like we didn't get the brackets done till the first day at like 11 o'clock,
Fuck.
which is fucking ridiculous. It guys can't prepare. Guys don't know who they're facing up until the last minute. There were guys that should have fucking, they should have made it to the. And a more, more down the line than they did, and because of what ended up happening, fucking they didn't. And it's just a bunch of bullshit, man. Motherfuckers just need to fucking be straight with shit.
I'll say this.
I totally agree with you. But as I said, I was like, okay, hey, I won't be able to make it, but I know a way I can make it up to you guys.
Oh yeah, and he definitely did. That's for sure.
And I was happy to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was a fucking it was a good thing that happened. But I don't want to say too much about that.
Me neither, but it was and I was very thankful. It was a great time. I had a lot of I was happy to do whatever you guys needed me to do. When I said, because I was literally like, hey, I ain't gonna make it, so what kind of favors can I do for you guys to make up for it? Because I will make up for all of it on behalf of Jason Page and myself and whoever else was gonna come, and I will gladly say that Darkside is the biggest.
Ha!
He doesn't know what to say for that one.
He's speechless. You broke him.
Okay.
Right?
You broke him.
I do have to say one thing though. I wanted to go to King of the Yard too. It's just two out of all the things that they told me that. But one of them was I'm only 14 and I had to be 16 in order to go there. And another thing is I have travel issues, so I would have to get enough money. And of course, when I was talking back with them, they gave me the week, and I knew that I couldn't get enough money in that sort of time to get a 9-hour flight from Pier to Newburgh to go.
All right, so let me stop you right there. I think the problem was more you got to focus on part 2 of that issue. Who the fuck did you speak to that told you you had to be 16?
Boom.
Yeah, if you have to think about it, then it wasn't anybody that fucking matters. I mean, I'm just saying,
Right?
like it's not anybody who had any fucking type of authority to tell you that. The Blaze was in the tournament. The Blaze is only 12. And the Blaze was fucking spectacular.
A lot of people hate me because I shat on the Blaze once.
Wow.
He's been on this show, so.
What the fuck do you expect? I'm Mark fucking Williams. I'm gonna shit on people.
It's what he does.
Some people are soft. Yeah, but
Some people just can't handle the heat. Get out the kitchen. Blaze never said anything to me when I said it.
Which means you're doing a great job at the heel.
He's a good dude, and he's fucking definitely can wrestle. I wish I had the type of access to a fucking ring and all that type of shit as he does when he's only 12.
Right?
That's how it was with my brother. He started getting into a ring when he was 11 because I started training when I was 16. So his first match was when he was like 15.
Damn.
So lucky son of a bitch.
Right?
Darkside, I just have to say, Darkside, I don't get what the heck you're talking about.
Wrestling.
We're talking about the fact that some jackasses fed you some BS information about the age limit of that tournament.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I think that it was more the second part that you were fucking didn't have any money to come.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, might be a bit bigger part of that problem. I mean, I could understand you're only 14.
Yeah. My invite got lost in the mail.
Sounds right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
And we were promoting it. We would have loved to have you there. We would have loved to fucking have you, honestly.
Shit, maybe one day. I've been to New York a couple times for indie shows.
Yeah, I don't think it's I think one day it might be a fucking long way off.
Right.
I know somebody, if you guys decide, if NEW decides to do a King of the Yard 3, I know somebody on the SPW roster that would love to go. Because he's been to New York, I want to say, 2 times, and this will be his 3rd time going back to New York, so I definitely know
That means you're expecting NUW to last for another year. That's high hopes, bud. Fucking with you, Darkside.
Tell you right now.
Darkside's like, you gonna learn today.
I don't got that.
I don't even think I got 3 years left in me. Shit. I'm gonna retire before I'm 30.
plan.
But yeah. If you guys decide to do another King of the Yard, I know somebody who would love to go.
Well, there's some rip-off King of the Yard that they're trying to do now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who the hell's doing that? What?
Mark Williams
BTW.
about that one.
Which one?
They're doing it next year.
Next.
The fucking I don't know what the fuck they're calling it. I think they're doing it at NWF, right?
The Adrenaline Tournament?
No. It's like it's got some fucking Japanese name. They're trying to make it like the G1.
So they're completely marking out.
Yeah.
NWF doing this?
I think that's what they said. That's where it's being hosted at.
I don't think so, because NWF ain't gonna be existing next month, bitch.
Boom!
There ain't no way.
Well,
Come When Worlds Collide 2, me and Jason Page are putting them out of business. I don't think it was NWF,
fucking feel.
because H2's the promoter for them.
I don't know.
There's so many different acronyms for each fed, though. It could be something similar or something.
No, they said fucking in Michigan.
Oh shit! Well,
Yeah.
that's two strikes on us.
Now, hang on. Who the hell told you this?
It was they tried to invite me to it, and I told them it was like the day after King of the Yard. They sent me a message, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing another fucking tournament.
Right.
No fucking sense. I'm like, you out of your fucking mind.
It was fucking hell. I wasn't having it. Like
Who was the guy that messaged you?
The dude from the GBXN.
GBXN?
Yeah.
HCW. I think that's who it is.
And they're in Michigan.
No.
They are in Michigan. They're Lansing.
No, Oh, maybe there's another one. But HCW I know is in Schenectady up here.
Yeah, there's a lot of different HCWs.
Is it yeah, because they're hybrid championship wrestling. Who else? Is it MEBW?
No.
SWIN?
I'm pretty sure they said fucking NWF, but hey, I don't know.
They had to have gotten it wrong, because I don't think we're doing no damn.
NWF just put in the chat GBXN Seiko Cup.
That's
Hey. At least I know he's in the show anyway.
Yeah, I'm a little curious, because
I know something.
I mean, I would usually know about this.
yeah.
Speaking of HCW shows that are failing,
There it is. NWF GBXN the Seco Cup. There it is.
Yeah, no, I don't want to shit on it. You know, it's just, I mean, they're basically just fucking, you might as well just call that shit King of the Yard 3.
I mean, there's no problem with having a tournament, like, but like, I will say this: at least they did a good job at like changing the name. I think GBXN's in. I don't think GBXN's in New York.
Well, I think they've done a couple of shows, but I know they're like all over the East Coast. Like they're like an alliance almost.
Hmm.
I don't know something.
And they just do like I think super shows, like it's like a network of fucking federations and shit like that.
Yeah, because I remember at first, because I know Mikey Nitro went and wrestled with them. Yeah, no, I haven't heard anything about it.
oh my god!
I think I should leave now.
Get the hell out! Get the hell out! You
I'm
son,
leaving.
you
Tony, I
son
think
of
I
a
should
bitch!
leave now.
All I'm gonna do is explain. Jayden left the call. All I'm gonna do is explain what they asked. They asked
Tony,
to use our
I think I
facility
should leave.
for
right
their
now.
Stico Cup.
Right, the fuck out then, Riley.
Let me fucking talk.
H2, you can shut your whore mouth.
Oh my god.
But I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Over there,
What?
I'm mother out on a date, show her the time of her life, fuck her, and never call her back if you don't shut the fuck up.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Anyway,
Only, so I wanted to come back.
blah blah blah. Oh, and you're shirtless now.
Well, yeah.
All right. So as I was saying, GBXN, they hit me up, and they asked if they could use our facility to do some. It's like they're calling it the Seco Cup. It's some G1 style tournament, and it's basically like you're gonna win like a Money in the Bank contract, and you can catch their big title whenever you want.
So when is this?
Next June or July. It's like a 2-day event.
So are we?
Go on.
Damn.
Continue.
So I think on that
Yeah,
day,
got on your beard.
hey, you know what? I guess what we'll do is I guess the BCW guys will come up and we'll do BCW then because it'll be around by then.
It won't be.
Yes, it will, bitch.
No.
You're going out of business.
Why?
You see that lovely house you're at right now? You're gonna lose it. Why?
Either way, Jayden Quick's gonna be there.
Jayden Quick.
Jayden Quick will find a way there.
I'll be. You fucking bank.
Well, the rumor is that Jayden Quick's gonna be in a one-on-one with Ames. That's the rumor.
Boom. Boom.
Interesting.
Boom.
And then Nate the Great versus Extreme Luchador. And then also there's the main event, which is a year in the making.
Yes, sir.
That I can watch.
I'm also hearing about Mikey Nitro versus Prince Am. That's a rumor. Look, I'm to read the dirt sheets off. But I've also, because I heard it was originally supposed to be Mikey Nitro and Wicked Carney versus the Disposable Heroes, but Wicked Carney can't stay off the drugs.
Boo that man.
Rainbow.
Releasing all of our secrets now, months earlier.
Releasing all this. Oh, come on. I think everyone and their mother already knew that Wicked Carney was, like, gone. Come on. This motherfucker that I'm talking about said he could not afford the ring fees, but showed up with a fucking grill.
And a new tattoo.
And a new tattoo.
Sell your tattoo.
Sell the fucking grill. Although I don't think anybody. Well, I guess you could only say it was super slightly used.
He probably gets a tattoo and doesn't even take care of it. Just lets him fade.
Did you see his Jeff Hardy one, which is totally not a quote?
Yeah, he botched the quote.
Yeah.
Hi.
What's up? No, literally, Wicked Carney got a Jeff Hardy tattoo across his face and botched the quote.
Is that
That's Caden.
of high risk? Jayden Michael Quick.
Right? Who is that? Is that Caden? You're Caden. I know the camera's not working. It's freezing up. You can't see yourself. There you go. You can see yourself.
Go hit the ring. So I'll see you guys later.
Hello.
Oh, you're going to the ring, bitch?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I hope you break your neck when you're there.
I hope you choke on your father's dick
No.
while you take a bath.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and so he leaves. One of those last times that tries up with an insult, then leaves before I can come back with the greatest comeback of all time. Why? Because he knows I'm better than him.
Boom.
Boom.
Hello. Hello.
Caden, calm down.
Now, as for Mark Williams here on night 1, I must get off. Simply
Right,
because the babes are calling me.
Hi.
So now, Tony, I plan on being here for night 2. And I cannot wait.
Maybe we'll have to have a couple more people from around the area on too.
Absolutely. That's
Night 2 is tomorrow.
Yep.
So, with me leaving now, I bid you all adieu. And
Farewell.
come Summer Bash, Jacob Riley will not be the BCW Universal Champion. Mark Williams will be, and that ain't nothing but big facts.
I'm hesitant.
Of course you're hesitant. You're in the match too.
Yeah! I got a message on Twitter. I don't get that tweet. But I think I'm off, fellas. I'm at 5% on my phone.
Oh, shit.
And my kids are driving me nuts, so I'm just going to lock them in their room and send them off to bed.
Sounds good.
Yeah! Wrestling!
Wrestling!
Later, fellas. I'll be on tomorrow after I watch NUW.
Okay.
Later, guys.
That'd be first, guys.
Happy anniversary, Tony.
Thanks, man. It. Alright, guys. He went away. There we go. So, I don't know if you guys voted on the poll I had up on Twitter. I know one of you did at least, but
I do.
the intro videos that I was doing. What's that?
Depends on which poll.
The latest one. Voting on which one of the 4 intro videos was your favorite video.
Oh yeah, I think I did.
Well, I showed that the lowest voted on one that had 0 votes at the beginning of the show. Now you're going to see who came in number 3.
Oh my god.
Tiger Talks Wrestling. Live from Michigan. Like, comment, subscribe, or be infected.
Alright.
Oh yes, I did vote on this one.
So, that's number 4 and number 3. The other 2 I will show tomorrow night. It was very close between those 3, though. The votes were.
Damn, 33 votes.
Yep, 33 votes, and those 3 were neck and neck. Like I said, Busted Boys unfortunately didn't get any votes. Apparently nobody liked his video. His intro.
I like this video.
You liked it, it just wasn't your favorite.
Hey, they were all good, you know?
Yeah, they were. I agree. Riley, I do know you sent in one for this as well. I might show that at some point tomorrow. I just got to get a couple things done with it first.
Okie dokie.
Because you're the only one to send in one for the 1-year anniversary special.
Yes, I am.
All right.
I do know something about NUW. I just don't know if I should say it.
Yeah, you
Probably
probably,
didn't say it.
Huh?
probably shouldn't.
I
I don't
should.
know what you know, but, you know, judging by your track record, you probably just shouldn't say it.
It has to do something about company rivalry, basically.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't think. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I want to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Riley, just read what's in the chat section and do something about that while we're talking for a minute. So, Darkside, who...
I can't. Hold on.
Yeah, I didn't say read it out loud or anything. Just read it to yourself and then respond.
It's like a sit in the corner and think about what you did type thing.
You didn't know why I say that, because him and I talk about it. But anyway, Mr. Awesome, I didn't ask you this question yet, so this one goes to you and the Dark Side both. Who would you guys like to see on Tiger Talks Wrestling that hasn't gotten a chance to yet? If you can think of anybody.
Oh, shit.
Everybody's been like on here almost.
Or would like to see a return for something.
All right, I'll answer both. Let me just think about it.
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of guys that I haven't really. I mean, it's hard for me to catch. I got to catch up on all my wrestling from all these different companies.
Right.
you know, get more familiar with guys. But you know, in terms of NUW, I mean, you pretty much had everybody on there. That I can think of.
That are solely in NUW, for the most part.
Right, yeah.
Other than a couple guys who, one is somebody that other people have told me they want to see on here, and he just doesn't seem to want to come on. So,
Who's that?
Jordan.
no, him and I had a little issue. He won't be on here. No, a certain demigod.
Oh well, I don't know if I should even comment on that motherfucker, but
Okay, I'm just saying. There's other people that have asked for him to be on the show.
yeah, no, I can see. Yo, he definitely is a good wrestler, but as far as a reliable fucking talent, he's one of the worst.
Gotcha. You know, because I've had Joseph, I've had Shadow, I want to get Navon back on here in an actual live show instead of the recording that I did with him. But
Yeah, it might turn into a shit show though.
yeah, that's what he's afraid of.
Yeah.
But I still want to do it. So I'm gonna break him at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Whether he likes it or not.
I mean, yeah, man, I don't know, shit. Were you ever able to get Paul Peterson on here?
I haven't asked him to be on yet, no.
Okay, I did it.
Yeah.
I read it
I don't
and
know
I
if you
typed
would
it on the spot.
make that happen anyway, but that would be an interesting one.
Yeah. I say he was in the live chat for his match with Shadowgrim that I did the commentary for, so
Yeah.
he's seen a little bit of the show. I might do that. I do know.
Have you had you had Devin James and
Well, technically, I've had a show with Damon Scar. Devin James and Zach Webb were just part of a prediction show.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I mean, it would be, you know, all those guys, you know, they're going to be making a bigger impact going forward in NUW.
Now, I can break the news of who my next guest will be on here, though.
All right.
He is a little bit involved in NUW and actually has just appeared in UWE, as a matter of fact, as well.
Is it who I'm thinking?
Who are you thinking?
You know, you think UW, you think NUW. Ah, man. I don't know. He hasn't kind of been on UW in a little bit. Kind of. He wasn't on pay-per-view, but I'm thinking the UWE sponsor. The Underground Pizza Man himself. The pizza guy.
No, you wouldn't be thinking correctly on that, but
you never know.
I think he could be your sponsor too.
Well, you never know. I mean, we're always looking for some sponsors in NUW. You know, I can't pay for everything myself all the time.
Right?
I'll sponsor you.
I got bills and shit.
King of the Art needs a sponsor. There you go.
Yeah, the sponsor was fucking Kelly Nolan. That's what the fucking sponsor for King of the Art was.
Right? No, the person I'm talking about is actually one Brandon Castelli.
Okay.
He'll be the next guest on Tiger Talks Wrestling.
That should be a good show.
Yeah, he's making a lot of moves lately, so I was like, I see ya. I see you out there.
He's gonna be in it will be a 5-way main event for the number one contendership for Yankees hardcore title. That will be the main event of the pre-show tomorrow.
Nice.
He will be in that. It will be him, Caleb Cross, Zach Romig, Devin James, and another guy, Jamie Tylers, from I think HCF.
So a new guy, pretty much, to the scene.
Yeah,
for some of us.
Right. Yeah.
To be honest, I think I never
debuting, and after that, you'll fucking see.
To be honest, I haven't really seen
He's a fucking piece of shit.
I know. I think you and maybe Navon both have said that this new season of NUW might bring some more guys to light that could get opportunities on here as well at some point. So.
Yeah, I mean, we're hoping to, you know, Like there's been a lot of guys that have come and busted their ass, and because of, I mean, we don't a big goal of mine and Devon's is always just to been, I mean, especially me, like I get where people want to have shows where everybody, gets their turn and gets their shot, and skill and all that is kind of, to the wayside, but I don't know. I think the cream should rise to the top, and I think that only motivates people to get better and want to work to get the opportunities in, those matches that, they want to be at the top of the card and fighting for, titles and all that. And, I think a lot of guys, they may think like, oh, I got what it takes, put me in that spot. But, in some circumstances, they really have a lot of work to do. And, some of those guys are finally, after like a year, are really are doing great now. And, it's time to push them, I think.
Right. There's another guy in NUW who I've had on here that I think would be a blast to have on again for a Q&A or something, because it was so much fun getting to chat with him, and that's, of course, the S tier himself.
Right, yeah. Yeah, David the Well's a top-notch talent, in any company.
Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying this little feud him and Joseph Anthony have just started in NUW, so.
Yeah, it's interesting. Joseph Anthony's always been one of the cleanest baby faces we had, and then, all of a sudden he's fucking hitting everybody in the dick.
Right.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
We'll see how it goes.
Right.
They're gonna have a big match at Code Red now.
Yep, it'll be interesting to see where David goes from here, knowing that Team Sweet 16 is a thing of the past for him now.
Yeah.
Sad.
Well, he's always, for the most part, he's always been part of either a faction or a team.
True.
I don't remember him ever being, even going way back in the day. David goes back to the origins of this company.
Right.
I believe he was always with, even before all that, he was always with a partner. I think it was Cam Pierce.
Well, look who made a dynamic entry.
All right.
Late as always, but I'm here.
No, usually I'm the one that's late here to bust the play, but you're okay.
I got you beat, so.
Welcome into the show. We'll get your opinions on a few things here in a moment. Busted.
Oh boy.
Yeah, for as far as I can remember, David's always had somebody with him, because even after that, you've seen him in the Top Guns too. So.
Right. Well, my point isn't to say that he, is a coward because he's always had people with him. It's just that.
Right. It's just going to be interesting to see what he can do solo.
Well, no, I was going to say, going forward solo, I don't think he's going to have any problem. I don't think that he needed any of those guys at any point to, be able to advance.
Yeah, I don't think I'll have any problems really either, because David's so great inside the ring, moves so smoothly, in my opinion. So.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
We're talking about the future of this business. We're talking about David Llewellyn, huh?
Indeed, we are. I was mentioning how I'd kind of like to have him back on here for a Q&A or something at some point, because I enjoyed the time I got to spend.
I have no negative stuff to say about David Llewellyn. Nothing negative. If anything, the only bad thing I have to say is him not breaking out of the Top Gun sooner. That's that was supposed to be. That's the only thing. I mean, if anything, Llewellyn can literally make any match look good. You know what I mean? Can you imagine this? David Llewellyn versus Everett Green. Think about how awesome that would be.
Oh yeah.
Or David Llewellyn versus Ecstatic.
Oh, that would be another one.
that would be an amazing match because Ecstatic is good in among himself. He's in a whole nother league, but for somebody like David Lowell who is just breaking out, and I really think that this is truly between now and Ultimate Redemption, which UWE's thing. I think these are very crucial moments where how they book him is also important, and how he works his gimmick is also very important. His gimmicks are very, very important.
Very, very true.
Like they can tell a story as well as the matches. Like you can have good matches, but if your gimmick don't make sense, what's the point?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. David Lowell, he might hit that where he's finding his groove yet. He's still trying to find out where he belongs right now. And in my opinion, he's gonna peak. And when he peaks, it's gonna be over. I'm telling you, he's gonna be the talk of the town.
Now you mentioned Ecstatic. Well, this is just a best in the yard thing. I've been just it makes me laugh personal. But you remember when Victor wore his underwear at Best in the Yard 3? Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to him wearing underwear?
I got a few things to say about that.
No, not right now. Not the time. Not the place.
Just forget what I just said.
Talked enough about Best in the Yard tonight. Honestly,
just forget what I just said. Move along.
And we're at the big time moving forward.
Yes. So, say more about NUW. Of course, Darkside, you got yourself a big match coming up at Code Red as well.
Absolutely.
I believe it's a triple threat match between you and JJ and Mike Fresh.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Coming out of Code Red. Oh, go ahead.
No, that's all I was gonna say. It's just a long time in the making.
Oh yeah.
Gone back
You have a lot of history with both those guys, so.
Just asking who put the dark how can I say this? Who darkened up Brightside?
Huh?
Who darkened
up Brightside?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how long you've been watching the program for, but the dark side was always the dark side, baby.
How?
He's like, who the
Bright
fuck is the
Side
bright side to
turn-
begin with?
How did Brightside turn? How did Darkside turn to Brightside? Then Brightside turn.
Yeah, I think the bright side's at that GBXN Zico tournament.
Gonna be real with you.
Yeah, maybe they could book
the bright side. The bright side cannot suppress the dark side at all. Only the dark side can suppress the dark side.
Right.
Right.
I'm saying this. I'm putting a prediction out there. I think the dark side is walking out with his first piece of NUW gold at Code Red.
I hope so.
Do me a favor, Darkside. Mike Fresh is a talented guy, but please take that fucking belt away from him and show him how a real champion works. Thank you.
Yeah, well, somebody's gonna have to.
Not to act like a mark here, but please do.
Yes, please take that belt away
I mean,
from
we already got some, not gonna name any names, stinking up titles around here. We don't need anybody in NUW now. Mike Fresh.
Now, truthfully, I want to win the belt. I want to be somebody who represents that championship well, who's there every week. Mike Fresh, you haven't seen him since, what was the last fucking mega event? Since Day of Destruction 3.
Destruction 3, yeah.
Haven't seen him since.
At this point, Brock Lesnar defended his belt more than Mike Fresh.
Yeah, he's the Brock Lesnar of our company. And
right.
I'm looking to get that belt, defend it. If I win it, I'll tell you this right now. This is breaking motherfucking news right now. If I win that belt, I will have an open challenge every week going forward. Anybody that wants to step
just like
up.
Roman Reigns.
Anybody. No, what the fuck? Roman Reigns. I'll tell you, the last time I watched WWE was for the fucking Royal Rumble.
Okay.
That shit fucking
Say
sucks.
anything compared to John Cena's U.S. Open Challenge, not.
Yeah. If anything, yeah. Well, and even going back ahead of that, Kurt Angle did a fucking
True.
open challenge. I mean, there's been a
No,
million
yeah.
open challenges, but we're not talking about those. We're talking about the motherfucking Darkside
Yeah,
open
exactly.
challenge for the NUW Continental Championship.
Just think of all the possibilities. If you come in UW Continental Championship and Open Challenge, all the guys from all the other companies that could come and challenge for that title.
Anybody,
hell.
baby. You know, I mean, don't be a fucking bum. You know your role. You know, if you're gonna step up, you better know, that you're worthy of a title shot. Because I will laugh you out of the goddamn building.
You know, I'm not. I don't think I am worthy, but if you did, I would like to challenge you. But
If you want an ass whooping, just step up.
okay.
You gotta buy a fucking plane ticket though.
Okay.
Yeah, buy plane
fucking
tickets so
lunch money.
Darkside can jump off that too.
Off
Just
what?
mine. I've seen his match with freaking
Buy the
Nolan.
plane tickets so Darkside can jump off of the plane too.
Oh, I'll jump off the goddamn plane.
Believe it.
He'd be the kind of person to skydive just to look for bodies and try to skydive on them.
Oh yeah.
I mean, ask
But,
Navon how that works.
Like, there's someone right there. Let me see. I bet you I hit him from here. Jump out of there.
Now, the other thing I want to bring up about NUW is I'm interested in seeing. We haven't really seen it play out yet, but in UWE, we know Navon has won a match where UWE can now be invaded by NUW as well. So I'm interested in seeing where they play out with that too. At some point.
All right, let's just get this whole war between UWE and NUW started already. You know it's going to happen. So let's just do it already.
Well, if that happens, I'm sure it'll be a hell of a lot better than what we've seen between BTW and UWE, honestly.
I'm not gonna. I'm sorry. Who's still here right now? Who just saying.
Tony's bringing up
can run away.
precious memories.
I had to mention it.
Just saying. I'm all right. I'm gonna shut up
Hey.
about UW.
How about Clash of the Yards? That's an even better one for you.
APW, right?
Yeah.
Still running a lot better than BTW right now. Just saying.
Okay, now you're just trying to stir something.
At this point, the final episode of APW is better than any at this point. Just saying.
Yes.
I'm not trying. I used to be a hardcore fan of them, but no, I'm on NUW right now. NUW is doing it when everyone else gave up. NUW was still here.
That's
For
right.
that, they will always have my respect.
There's a reason why recently you guys heard me mention on here, on camera, live, that my favorite company to watch is NUW during Atlas Talks Wrestling.
Hell, on my episode, on my very first Shoot the Shit episode cast, I was shitting all over BTW for a reason. Because they quit. They quit on everybody. And they needed a hero, and Navon stepped the fuck up. Everyone else stepped the fuck up and said, you know what? We've been here the whole time. We're right here. Come over here. Look what's happening. Just saying. That's all I'm going to say about BTW.
Right.
I think you pretty much just put it there. Honestly, the products have been
I guess they're going
are UW
yeah.
and NUW. That's just me, though.
Yeah, everything's going great right now until they don't get their own way again. Then they're going to run away again and cry again. Just saying.
If you see this poster, I don't know how well you guys can read it, but it
I
says
see
best here. Okay. You see this little thing right here?
Irrelevant championship wrestling.
Hold on.
Well, yeah, I'd say it's definitely the case. NUW, UW, they interest me more this year. They got me.
Yeah.
Hey, at least
I'm really glad they're doing things.
And people will give NUW shit for, well, it's kind of no secret because everybody else brings it up. They're not up to date, so to say, but you know what? They're pretty much already there, just about. So shut the fuck up, enjoy the product, and
we're only a couple months behind, and truthfully, I mean the amount of shit that we put into the show, I mean, like we try to put so much. Well, I don't want to say. I try to put with as far as the editing and as far as even, I mean, we all try, you know, me and Navon try to get guys together and film, you know, behind the scenes stuff, you know, I don't know. We try to put a lot of effort into it, and I'm thankful to hear when people say that they appreciate it because we do go that extra mile with shit. You know, and the fact of the matter is, like, if we did the live commentary, like some of these guys just do it, you know, like while they're holding the camera, which is I have no problem with, but you know, we like to do that shit after, you know, post production, and
It's so much
that
nicer
a
that
lot
way,
of
honestly.
what's up.
It's a lot better
It's so
when you
much
do
nicer
it
that
that way. Like everyone has their own way of doing things. That's the way I look at it. Everyone has their own format to say, hey, this is what we're all about. This is what we represent. And you know what? This is what we're all about. Take it or leave it. And that's the way I look at it. Take it or leave it.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean that's what we feel, you know, or that's how
I
I
will
feel.
be right back. I gotta go check on my food real quick because I got it in the oven. So I'll be right back.
Better not burn that shit.
I'd say NUW for sure. They do it in their own unique way. You can get pretty much VTW. They pretty much have like so many different commentary characters. I think anybody that's seen them would pretty much see that. And NUW, they have like a few to get used to them.
Yeah.
Like you can get used to Arnold. You can get used to fucking. Oh, damn, what's his name? Ah, shit.
Which one, Carlitos or Johnny Johnson?
Carlitos, yes. You can get used to like anybody you just watch.
Okay.
And it will be like the same the next show. And you get used to it.
So yeah,
Like, they're not changing it around like every 5 minutes.
right. I'll say this about NEW when it comes to commentary. You can easily differentiate those three guys. Mostly you see Arnold and Johnny now, but yeah. Those two guys have bigger names, I would say, than some athletes on some certain shows. So I'm putting that out there, you know?
I'm going to be straight up. I really like your guys' commentary. That gets me in the mood. That sets the tone. And you guys, whether it's a squash match or whether it's a 40-minute match, you guys give it everything you got, 1,010%. And you always say that with your bodies, you say this is what we represent with your bodies. You tell everyone this is what we're all about. And I can honestly say, since following you since Halloween Hell, I mean Dave Destruction 2, when Navon made his debut. I think that was when it was.
Navon made his debut?
Novin.
Oh, Novin. Yeah, that he actually had made his debut the year before that, the Halloween Hell before that.
But I'm a little rusty, a little bit
It's
rusty.
all right.
Still gotta get
I'll school you up, man.
Yeah, I'm a little rusty on that. My gears are kind of turned, but I've been following since BEW New York, and I said, these guys, watch out for these guys. These guys are really fucking good, and these guys are really talented. And honestly, if it wasn't for Cam, I wouldn't have known who you guys were either at all. He said, here, go and check these guys out. Fell in love with you guys ever since. I mean, you guys tell a story. You guys tell a story each and every day. Even when you cut promos, you know what I mean? You tell a story.
You know what?
First, go out there and
honestly,
tell a story.
one thing that sets NUW apart from everybody else is you guys actually have storylines. It's not something that you see at every company. You have decent storylines, you stick to them, and we see them progress. So that's a testament to all you guys in NUW, in my opinion.
Yeah, and that's something that we definitely, always tried to do and always knew it would stand out. But I tell you what, man, it is not fucking easy.
I believe it.
Getting people to show up, on certain days and make storylines happen. I'll tell you that it's fucking hard as shit.
I agree.
No, you guys took a year's storyline, maybe a little longer, and you guys made it very, very interesting. I'm not going to name any names on any companies that tried to duplicate that but failed miserably.
I'll give props to UWE on that part too. When you're mentioning that, they built that Novin and Lips feud for quite a while, and they paid off with that one as well. So
that was the Novin and Lips thing was very, very good. Especially,
hell yeah.
I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody else would, I think when it all ended, it was in a Buried Alive match, which was a very good match.
That takes first of all, that takes a lot of balls to do a Buried Alive match.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does. It takes a lot of balls because that takes. First of all, you have claustrophobia. You're fucked. Just saying, because you're getting buried. You're the one getting buried. You're claustrophobic. Oh man, to keep your cool in that situation is just. I'm just saying, man, me being claustrophobic and all, I don't think I could do it. A lot of balls, man. But I like that match too. It didn't matter who won to me at the end. You guys told an amazing story. You know, Lips and Novin told a good story. Said, this is what I'm willing to do to hurt you. You know what I mean? This is what I'm willing to do to end you. I'm going to bury you. And at the end of the day, it was Lips getting buried. And I was like, I wanted to get upset, but I was like, you know what? I'm too behind Novin and the character and the gimmick and the Lips and the gimmick and the character. I really like a lot of the NUW characters. You know, that's what really drags. That's what really keeps me invested in the storylines.
I think that's why those companies keep me invested. They put the E. They got that entertainment factor. It sucks you in. You'll stay watching.
And they got the W. They got the wrestling down pat.
Yes.
That's most important.
Yeah, you know, I think I mentioned before, that's something, you know, that's very important to us, is having the best wrestlers, you know, and you know, yeah, you got to be well-rounded. You got to be able to, if you're going to hold any type of gold or anything like that, you got to be able to work that microphone, you know. It's got to be more than just being able to wrestle. You got to be able to, you know, if you're going to be involved in storylines and shit, you got to be able to captivate people and you know, and have something going for yourself rather than just, you know, oh yeah, I'm a wrestler, I'm a good guy, or I'm a bad guy, and I'm gonna beat you, you know. You know, a lot of that vanilla shit down south. You know, not everything, but a lot of that shit is real fucking generic. Some places it's just real fucking generic. You know, and I think that it pays off. You know, yeah, it's a lot of hard work. But it pays off to have guys that, you know, put a lot of effort into the storylines.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what's most important right there. Those storylines, telling a story with your bodies in there too. Like I've mentioned several times, you can tell a good story with your bodies too. That's what I like about NUW. I've always liked that.
That's our praise for NUW.
All right, enough. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me get my tongue out of the NUW ass cheeks a little bit. Sorry. Can't argue big facts.
Post by pre-show tomorrow night, 7 o'clock.
Again, yep. Make sure you're watching before you watch this at 9 o'clock tomorrow night.
Darkside's gonna hold up like a T-shirt that says Code Red.
I didn't even take into account that tomorrow night you're airing too. Was that your time that you were originally going to start?
9 o'clock is my original start time. Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. I don't want to.
Originally, it was supposed to be at 7 o'clock again, but then I got talking to somebody who I want to be a part of the show, and he can't be on until later, so I pushed it back to 9.
All right. Well, as long as we're not stepping on anybody's toes.
Speaking of people I want to be on here tomorrow, might have to see if somebody else that you know quite well will be on tomorrow night, but we'll see.
Yeah, he's been MIA. I don't know where the fuck he's been. Trying to run a fucking company over here and shit. And I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, that's terrible.
Well, I mean, hopefully he's fucking in good health, but
yeah,
goddamn.
Right.
I just want to say this right now. NUW, in my opinion, NUW and UWE, even though they wrestle on the trampoline. But anyway, NUW and UWE
For now.
buries BTW. Storylines, wrestling, everything. It buries BTW.
That's a mic drop moment right there. I don't think anybody could argue it.
Actually, you want to know what? Very honestly, I'm going to be 100% with you. If the shoe fits, wear the damn thing. But you know what can really hurt a company more than anything?
Arrogance.
Their own company, your own company.
Yeah,
Can
I mean,
hurt you.
I appreciate the praise, everybody, about but yeah, it's not
and
about
the
being
thing
better
is,
than anybody. It's more just trying to
Yeah.
be the best company that we could be. Like in all honesty, as difficult as it is to get guys to fucking actually show up when they say they'll fucking show up, I love being able to work with different companies and being able to, like, King of the Yard was our attempt to try to bring in guys from all different areas and and try to give them a platform, or at least just, I don't know, just try to fucking showcase talent to a broader audience that might not have seen them before. And I don't know, people just don't fucking get it, I guess.
all I gotta say is they took the Sammy Callahan bat, you knocked it out the park. That was great. That was awesome.
But
Yeah, I
That
don't
was
know.
awesome.
What are you talking about?
he's talking about the first King of the Yard, I think.
Oh, the first
The very
one.
first one.
Okay.
And Darkside's talking about the current one, the second one that they just recorded a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, for those that pulled out last minute. Take that
See
same
this
bat
shit?
and hit it
See my
across your
fucking
face.
eye?
Yeah.
You see that shit?
Yep.
Fucking Adam goddamn Anderson. Commissioner fucking pervert.
Of course.
Fucking bastard. That's all I can say, though.
Yeah, of course. We don't want any spoiler. Okay, Busta Boy, I've asked this question to the other guys. What was your favorite episode of Tiger Talks Wrestling that's happened over this 1 year?
I don't count, do I?
No,
my episode. I like the prediction shows because it gets everybody involved, not just the wrestlers, but the wrestling fans in general, and fans in general. I see the most interaction is with the prediction shows. I've always liked those prediction shows. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like all the other interviews and stuff, but I love prediction shows because it can really get people that aren't wrestling fans even involved. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. And any other three got anything to say about that one? Take it from there. But the other question would be, who would you like to see on the show if you can think of anybody that hasn't been on the show yet?
I mean, shit, that's like...
And I've had a lot of people on here lead to an announcement tomorrow night, but that's fine.
I only thought of mine. Shit.
I can't think of anybody right now unless Mr. Judgment counts.
He's been on the show.
I know he's been on the show, but I can't really think. You've had so many people on Tiger Talks Wrestling. It's hard to think of one that hasn't been.
Okay, how about one person that you'd like to see come back for a Q&A or something along those lines?
I've already did one, so I don't count. So, how about oh wait, Cameron Jackson hasn't been on here, has he?
Yes. He's on once.
Once. Whoa. Get him back for a Q&A. That'd be pretty dope.
Maybe.
The mastermind, the man that always has the engine going in his freaking head. That dude is literally the little engine that could. That guy never stops. The energizer bunny. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to see Cam on here with the Q&A.
Yo, you know what? I don't mean to cut you off, but you know who you haven't had on?
Who's that?
I just thought of one too.
Huh?
Who? I think I just thought.
Fucking Mike Perillo.
You're right. I haven't had the sauce.
I'm telling you, you gotta get him on the show.
Yeah?
Yeah, that'll be one of your next guests, Mike Perillo.
Another one.
Look back to some of his old matches because I know he's been in NUW for a long time. I just haven't really seen him.
Yeah. He let. I think there was something wrong with him for a little while, health wise, you know, where he had to walk away for a little bit, but he's back, man. He's got a shitload of steam, and yeah,
Kind of like
he's gonna be a
somebody.
big part of the show going forward.
Gotcha.
So yeah, definitely gotta get him on.
I know someone else you should bring on. Like he's already been on. I know someone else you should bring on. Lips.
To the freak
last
show.
time we was on here.
That was the last fun fact here. I got some questions that we're going to ask some trivia here in a little bit, but
Oh boy, I didn't practice.
that's okay. Fun fact that Lips was actually the last pre-recorded episode of Tiger Talks Wrestling. The last person I recorded one was before going live.
Oh, I think I finally thought of my 3 answers to those 3 questions.
What are your 3 answers, Mr. Awesome?
My favorite episode? Probably, I don't know. It's kind of tough on that one. I like Drew's. Darkside was pretty entertaining because of the shit that he said.
Goddamn right.
Darkside's always entertaining.
Everett
I
was
just
pretty
thought of a
entertaining.
good episode. I just thought of one.
I guess any one of those 3.
All right. Fair enough.
Who to bring back on? I mean, who could you really bring back on? I would say bring back on would definitely have to be probably Navon, because there's always something funny to say.
Tell you what,
It'd be
he's freaking
entertaining.
hilarious. Just saying.
Just have him read a story; it'll be entertaining.
I'm not even gonna say that because I'm his friend. I'm just saying that Navon is fucking hilarious.
And Darkside's making that mean face right now. He's like, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker next time I see him.
Hashtag King of Burger King.
Okay, Busboy, what were you going to say? Who were you going to say?
I forgot. Oh yeah, favorite episode. So, do they remember this episode? The episode with Mark Williams.
Yep.
Was Mark Williams or the one with Eli?
The one with
Yeah,
Eli.
both.
Or the Eli and Mark Williams, both of them.
Yep.
Both
That's my
those-
favorite episode, honestly, too.
Yeah, that's kind of like we saw a lot. It was an interesting episode.
This is the one that broke the internet.
Yeah,
It is,
literally that's the one that broke BYW.
Hilarious. It is the most watched single person episode of Tiger Talks Wrestling. The most watched, of course, being the 6 hour long.
Shortest amount of time too.
Okay, what I don't get, right? There's one thing that I don't get. The internet is weird sometimes.
Yeah.
If you don't like someone, why do you watch them? You're
Hey,
just
you
helping
accepted
them. You're just helping them.
Hey,
You know what I mean? If you don't like someone and you leave a hate comment, that's still gonna help them. That's
Right.
saying, oh, this guy hates me. I'm gonna keep talking.
Because you're watching.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what-
watching.
I-
So,
That's the way I ask
you
myself that every single day.
I mean, if you hate someone, right, and you're still watching them, that means part of you doesn't really hate that person. That means you're still interested in some way in what that person has to say.
November.
Like, I hate this person. He's an asshole. I just can't stop watching for something. And why are you watching? Don't you use your knowledge on me. I know what I'm doing.
Man,
Just say it.
Right.
I'd say to the final question, who should you have on that hasn't been on?
Mhm.
I have 2. Number 1 would be Jason Walker, because it seems like he needs kind of a platform these days to, vent some of him breaking the internet.
YouTube needs someone like Jason Walker, to be honest.
We will never recover Jason
And
Walker.
I think it would definitely be entertaining. And my other one would be Rick Rios.
You know,
Oh, yeah, please get
funny you bring up Ricky. I've talked to him for over a year now about getting him on this shit. And he just keeps dodging it, pretty much.
Damn it, Ricky.
Ricky Reyes.
Because
GTS.
originally, he was one of the first people I asked to be on
Ricky,
Tiger Talks
What are
Wrestling.
you gonna do when you go pro, Rick? And you
What
have
are
to
you
do an interview. What are you gonna do, Rick?
And then Buster's gonna hit up Ricky. He's like, get on here, motherfucker.
Well, there you go.
I'm
Guys, just
a
start a hashtag or something. Something on Twitter. Ricky didn't get on here.
Does everyone remember Pokemon where Brock would be flirting with a girl and Misty grabs him by the ear? That's what I'm gonna do to Rick. Grab him by the ear. Come on, come to the interview.
I know Rick's had a long career. I'm pretty much sure I went back and watched all of his matches in UWE. So
don't worry, Tony.
Interesting.
I will tweet the hell. I will have Rick Rios handle every single time when I'm gonna tweet the hell out of it. It will be every single thing I tweet from this day.
I don't know that much, but
I'm gonna just
It's gonna have like 2,000 tweets. Let's say hashtag Rick get the fuck here. And he'll just have the link spammed.
It'd be like hashtag Rick Reels for Tiger Talks.
You want to know my opinion?
What's your opinion on it?
I think that you should have on people who want to be on. And I think that there's probably a bunch of guys from federations that none of us have ever even heard of that would love to get an opportunity to come on here and talk about their federations and their careers and all that. You know, that might be a new way to go.
That's something I thought about doing too, and I was actually thinking that Mr. Awesome, for one, would have said something like himself or somebody from BYW Mania that I haven't really seen myself a whole lot of, honestly. So,
yeah, because mainly I know what their priorities are.
There you go, I guess.
Darkside, I agree with you. I agree with you, Darkside.
I mean, you never know. Could break the internet again if I let one of them on here. They'll probably pull what Eli did. God damn it.
And no, I'm an open book. If you guys talk to anybody that says anything about wanting to come on here, all they gotta do is hit me up, and I'm more than willing to give them the chance and the opportunity to come on.
Yeah, I have a guy. I know a guy by the name of Pharaoh. You may know him. I'll ask him if he wants to be on. So, at least you'll probably have one person.
Oh, I got another one.
Who?
UWE's own Dusk.
No.
Everyone's just like, no, kill that character, please.
Just like there's one other guy who will get a no to an interview.
Time it up.
Single time would he ever be on here solo with just an interview. Yes, he's made an appearance here and there on Tiger Talks Wrestling, but
But I will throw it out here.
And Tony.
UWE superstar would be a very interesting interview.
Who's that?
If you can get a hold of him. I know he works a lot of hours.
Yeah.
You know, he delivers a lot of pizza all over.
I knew you were going to say the pizza man. I knew it.
That's who I'm saying.
I want to point out that
I think we need a
flying kick out of nowhere. That freaking Liu Kang kick off the trampoline was crazy.
Hey, he's beaten a former UWE World Heavyweight Champion. He is the man.
Very true.
The hard worker.
What if you got Sybaris? I don't know how to say his name. Darkside, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it Sybaris? Sybaris?
Yeah, Sybaris.
Yeah, get him on there. I think that'd be very, very.
Could be
Sybaris. I think Dusk will have a better chance.
Yeah, it might be hard to get him in a room for that long and agree to an interview. Kind of a volatile person.
Now you throw out these names, that you guys got to remember they also have to have social media of some sort to get a hold of too.
He kind of fell off the tape.
Here's a unique one that you haven't had yet. How about Adnan?
That could be interesting.
Insanity.
Yeah. Well,
we're just getting like all these people who will never talk to talk.
Yeah. Sure.
That's the best way to
Why not? The way I look at it, if Kane, the Big Red Machine, can talk with his mask on, they can talk.
Well, out of all those names that you
Keep
mentioned,
alive.
the one person besides Rick Rios, the one person I would actually like to see on here, and I talked to him briefly at one point about possibly showing up, is Jason Walker, because I agree I think he could use a platform like this, but I don't know that anyone really
Especially if
wants
you
it.
look at him
Yeah,
recently,
and he
I
would,
think
and he
needs
would break
something.
the internet again.
If Jason Walker comes on Tiger Talks Wrestling, that will be the most thing that probably VTW, UWE, and UW, all the other BYW companies will watch.
I think people will flock to it.
See, Jason Walker actually needs a platform, bad. So,
And to be honest, he's been doing BYW for over 10 years. So
Yeah.
there's definitely got to be something to talk.
Yeah, and if he comes on here, it'll, I'm guessing, hopefully, probably, might have as many viewers as the one with Eli or Mark, or probably the same amount of viewers as that video.
I will,
or more
for sure.
Oh, and there
Interested.
has another name who's also connected with Jason Walker, who's pretty much resurfaced in the world of YouTube wrestling.
Corey Graves.
Corey Graves.
Yeah, see, he's going to be there in DBW here soon. So.
Yeah, I mean, he returned from the dead, so might as well.
About Corey Graves.
I can also confirm that he will be at King of the Yard too.
There you go.
Nice.
See, Corey Graves, like, is it sad? This is the sad part, right? Daniel Bryan retired and came back before Corey Graves came back and did a match.
Hey man, better late than never.
Yeah, well,
Right.
we'll see what he has, what his reason for coming back is. And
Well, hey, I'll tell you what. I took 5 years off before I came back, and
good point.
I'm better than ever, baby.
Yeah, you kick a lot of ass, dude. I'm just seeing. Let's see what Corey has to offer. Let's see if ring rust is going to come into play. 'Cause I'll be watching for sure.
All right, guys.
Does this
I
mean
got-
W's coming back?
Got a few trivia questions I want to put out here to do with Tiger Talks Wrestling, and then I think we're going to wrap it up as we're past that 3-hour mark I was planning on just doing for
Yeah, I
tonight.
think we give them some entertainment.
Yeah.
It was
Got some entertainment from Mark Williams and Jayden Michael quick in here as well earlier.
NUW.
Yeah.
So
the NUW praise.
Yep. We give praise where it belongs. On Tiger Talks.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, now this
I wouldn't
make
say.
Tiger good. All right. You see, we give the respect where it's due, and
I'm just going to
we
be
also
honest with
give it
you.
where it's not due. Because if you look at Eli, he buried BTW, and then we give the respect to NUW. You see, it goes both ways.
It wasn't the
Depends on how
fact
you
that
come.
what made, like I said on Shoot the Chest, it's not the fact that they buried him. They walked away so easily. They quit. They quit on us, all of us. They
Well,
quit on everyone.
I can definitely see that point of view and that perspective in terms of VTW. I mean, I do know that all those guys are trying to do like independent shows now and everything, but more power to them, man.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they should have been grooming those other guys to be able to take the show without them, And I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I don't watch their shit, but
I mean, look how you guys are. You guys got people from independent wrestling too, but you guys don't. You guys still always make your deadlines. You always do you always have some kind of content of some sort out for everyone. You guys are awesome like that. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we
it's
always
called
try to, especially after
the level of
hiatus we've been
professionalism.
through in years past.
Yeah. There's a level of professionalism that you got to show, and you guys know what you're doing out there. You guys have my support 100%. Just saying. Anyway,
I'm gonna foreshadow this here. Right after Best in the Yard, DTW will probably not be doing any programming. But how can I say this? Like you said, Darkside, they're doing their independent stuff and all that. I know Zach and Tyler Aiken are doing their independent stuff. I've seen it on Instagram and all that. But how can I say this? They've been here for so long, and quite frankly, like me, I'm a wrestling fanatic. I like this stuff. I want to see more of it and more of it and more of it. And I get it. They're doing their independent stuff, so it's hard to get all the gang back together to do another show, and then another show, and then another show, and another show, and then a pay-per-view, and all these other shows and these. But right, like Buster Boy said, right after Mark Williams said that, it just started going downhill. And then right after Jason Walker said it, they just started to drop very, very quickly to where BYW fans start to like WWE and UW, Proving Ground, DBW. We started like we still like those guys, but VTW is just starting to slowly go down, and it's not because of I'll say half of it is because of what probably what
Riley.
Okay. Their viewers and all that stuff from what Mark and Walker said, and I'm foreshadowing that after BYW, after
Best in the Yard
4, BTW isn't going to be no longer.
Okay, got it.
We should.
As far as Tiger Talks Wrestling is concerned, you think Eli did was bad. Well, that just goes to show on this stream, disrespect goes around just as much as respect goes around.
Yes.
It's equal.
Now, to build off of what Darkside was saying, I have respect and I like a lot of those guys in BTW, and they do what they can do for it. And I agree they should have built up the other newer guys more than what they have done. And you should see more of those guys around than what you have. Because to me, if they did, if they would, might still, I don't know what they're doing after Best in the Yard. But if they use these guys more and they're going to stick around and they're going to be in the area of VTWs being recorded, we can see more VTW programming, and it might be even better with some of these younger guys because some of them are pretty damn good in the ring. I mean, look at Matt Maverick. He hasn't gotten a whole lot of chance to show off anything, but the little bit that we have seen from him, I honestly think he could be something big in VTW.
Honestly, I think Matt Maverick is their Finn Balor. He is their uncrowned champion. I really think so. Matt Maverick is their Finn Balor.
To be honest, Rick.
No disrespect to K9 at all. K9 is a hell of a talent.
Me too, yes.
But Matt Maverick, he has the tendency to be world champion. He could go to that other level. I've seen it many, many times in there. He has a lot of potential in that. Just give him the spotlight. Say, here, run with it.
Yep. Like I said, we can shit on VTW as much as we want to, but there's got to be a little bit of respect in there for what they have done. I mean, look at all the subscribers they do have. They had to do something right at some point. So.
Yeah, I always say this. You may not like somebody, but that doesn't mean I don't respect them. I will always respect BTW, but it's just, this is kind of like, it's kind of like this. It's kind of like the little brother, you know what I mean? When it starts acting up, you got to kick him in the ass and show him a little tough love and say, hey,
right,
you're on the wrong path.
Right.
If you got to go this way, don't go this way. You're going to fuck up and something's going to happen to you. Go this way.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what everyone's doing with that. Like, you're messing up now. Go this way. Pretty much.
To me, in a way, BTW right now is going in the territory of what UWE did last year, where they're just not having any product out. Because we went so long without UWE stuff last year because Everett didn't know for sure if he wanted to continue doing this. And we're seeing that now from BTW. I mean, look at last year at this time, King of the Yard was getting uploaded in spurts. Yes, people were complaining because it was taking so long for it to. But UWE was so far behind, and we were just now at this. Hey, I'm just being honest with you, man. I'm not saying it was me, but there was other people that were complaining about it. But
hey, that's pretty much what happens to NUW anyway. Everyone always complains.
What I was seeing from UWE last year, from what I was seeing, yeah, they made some storyline. They kind of made some questionable choices with some storylines. We'll go with questionable, but with the behind the scenes stuff, I understand why. I understand why. And now they're finally finding their groove again. They're like, okay, we all have families or whatever, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So.
But anyway, let's move along from that.
Yes.
Like I said, we're getting close to that 4-hour mark, so I just want to get a couple trivia questions out here. When I ask them, anybody can answer. I don't care. I'll let y'all 4 answer if you want to.
Family Feud. Damn game show.
No, not that bad. Who was the first guest on Tiger Talks Wrestling? Who knows?
Oh, fucking.
I believe that was Big Time Mike.
Payne. Jamal Payne.
No.
Got it. Jamal Payne was the first guest.
Wasn't Big Time Mike like the first recorded one though?
No, Big Time Mike was the first live episode of Tiger Talks Wrestling.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Now here's the one that might catch y'all off guard. What was the date that my very first video was released on YouTube?
Ooh.
Not the first guest, but the very first video.
Hold on, let me go back to
24th.
Hold up.
No, you're wrong, Darkside. Wasn't the 24th.
What type of 1-year anniversary are you having?
It wasn't on the exact same day.
Oh, fuck you. August 23rd.
Nope.
22nd.
Go backwards.
Wasn't it like August 17th?
You're closer.
August 19th.
16th.
16.
No.
Hold on.
Damn it. Cameron Jackson's gonna be pissed at me. Damn it. I feel like it was like the 21st or something.
Did I mention I'm trash at
This is the
trivia?
first time, Mr. Awesome.
Wait, what are you talking about here, Tony?
The very first video I posted on YouTube
was 1 year ago.
No. Yeah. Yes, but no. The date was not August 24th.
What?
It was August 12th, 2017.
Fuck, I was gonna say the 15th. Fuck.
I was close.
I had too much stuff going on around August 12th, so I couldn't have it exactly 1 year later.
I get you.
Who was the first person I had on for a Q&A?
Oh,
Yankee.
Yep. I say I kind of gave that one away earlier in the show too. So.
Yeah, I remember that.
Good old Yankee.
Yep.
Yankee TDM.
Who was my co-host at the beginning of Tiger Talks Wrestling?
Oh fuck! I know that dude. I forgot who the fuck his name was.
Fucking Romig. Romig.
No, I don't think so.
I have no clue, so I'm just gonna be silent on this one.
Martini Charles.
Yeah,
no, fuck it was.
That's why I've been shutting up. I'm trash at trivia.
When you brought up the Navon thing earlier, how his was recorded, I remember that dude. And Navon's like, shut up, motherfucker.
Who was the last guest that I had on for Q&A?
Oh, that was a that was Darkside.
Right?
No.
Fucking Ustalo.
Who what?
It's Ustalo.
Yeah.
I thought it was Ustalo. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was the last person I had on for Q&A.
Yeah.
Who was the last interview with?
Yikes.
Fuck.
I don't remember anything for the life of me, dude.
I have YouTube on my laptop here, so I'm scrolling up
Well, technically,
down.
wasn't it?
Are you fucking cheater?
Wait a minute.
See, I have good long-term memory, but
Well,
bad
technically,
short-term.
wasn't it? Ah, shit.
My memory is so bad.
But didn't you do an
Just gonna
interview
stop.
on NUW earlier this year for a kickoff or something?
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. Who was the last person that was a guest on Tiger Talks Wrestling?
Who's
Not counting the commentary stuff that I just did.
Jayden. No, not Jayden.
Jayden.
Nope.
Hold on. Alex
Mason, goddammit.
Jacob Riley. No. Mickey Matthews.
I said not counting the commentary. You guys are mentioning the guys that were on commentary with me.
Okay.
No, Kerry Animal Brown. He was the last guy I had on as an interview. So, which one you got? And the guy before him was RJ Carnage. He is one of the most watched episodes, actually, too. RJ Carnage is. Surprisingly, but he's up there. Alright.
Oh, wasn't it Carrie Animal Growth?
Yeah, that's what I already said.
Oh, okay.
You're listening. Good job. Yeah. Yes, that was. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, this damn internet connection.
Let's see how the guys do tomorrow night when I ask those questions, whoever's on here. If any of you are back at that point in time, no answering the questions because you already know the answers for that matter.
I'll just forget them. I have bad memory.
I might think of more questions too tomorrow night, but we'll see.
Hey, Darkside has an excuse. He got tombstone by Nova on some tubes.
True.
Which, by the way, is still the craziest spot I've seen. Just saying.
I have a question. Does that hurt?
And well, he kind of woke up after getting hit with a ice chest. Damn, JJ Cordero.
Yeah, that shit was full too.
Was it?
All types of water bottles in it and shit.
Damn.
Fucking asshole.
Did that hurt?
Did it hurt?
No,
Yeah.
it feels like flowers. It feels like rain. I mean,
Well,
I mean, rainbows.
You saw his reaction. He sees Navon there. I'm sure you know.
Right?
What went down.
Nothing was like seeing that dumb motherfucker across the ring from me, calling me his friend and shit.
He's like, "Oh yes, you're my friend." Right side, what's wrong with you? Right side.
In what dimension would I be that motherfucker's friend?
In the fifth dimension, I guess. I don't know.
If you two were the last people on the planet, you still wouldn't be his friend.
We'd have a fucking death match. That's what would happen.
Right?
Death match for the planet. It would be on the line.
Oh God! And then, then again, you
a
also
fight going on for like
on top of the stage at King Regard. So.
Again, new ball for the wrestling world. Ooh.
All right, guys. So, any last things you want to say about the 1 year of Tiger Talks Wrestling before we close this up?
I'm quoting someone here. Matt Hardy. Congratulations!
There you go.
happy 1 year anniversary. It's been wonderful.
There you go.
That's what I was.
Yeah, man. Let's take it to 2 years. 2 years and counting.
Hell yeah.
2.5. No, 2.
All right, here we go. -5 stars. No, I'm just playing.
Must remember.
I have to Dave Meltzer you and give you 12 stars.
All right, Dave Meltzer, I'd give you 100 stars.
I've been compared to that jackass. I don't know that that's a good thing, though, from things I've read about him.
And stop with the Frosted Flakes comments for Tiger, goddammit. Please.
Agreed. Just because it's a nickname I've always had since I was a kid because of going by Tony doesn't mean I'm Tony the Tiger. There's a reason I stopped saying that.
Because of a person you hate?
Or people. There's more than one person that likes to bring it up. That's the point. But anyway.
Wonder who would that be?
You'll find out sooner rather than later if you don't know. Anywho's it. Yeah, so if you guys are available tomorrow night, I'll plug this for you real quick first. 7 o'clock Eastern Time tomorrow night. Make sure you're watching NUW's Code Red pre-show on NUW's channel. There you go for that one.
Central.
Yep, 6 Central. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, tune in for day 2, part 2, whichever you want to call it, of the 1 year anniversary spectacular. You guys can make it back at any point from 9 p.m. till whenever I finish. I'm thinking 1, 2 o'clock, hopefully, maybe. We'll see. Then feel free to join in. If you know anybody who might want to join in, let them know, and I'll send them the link if they want it too. So.
Hell, maybe I'll actually make it on time next time. Who knows?
For that, you guys can go ahead and say whatever you want to close out the show. Here. There you go, guys.
for those watching right now, please revert to the cheap plug section at the middle of the stream. Another thing, it was 5 years ago. It was a hot summer day.
Where's the man when you need him? Nice. Hey. Next.
I don't think anybody's gonna follow that.
I'm speechless.
That's what we need on here. Tomorrow night, we need Navon.
Yes.
I'll see what we can do.
I have a few words at.
Oh man.
I think Darkside has a few words for him too.
Yeah, I got 2. He's nuts.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting, man. These two going at it again, just like old times, man.
Well, I have a few words to say to someone tomorrow if he shows up.
Well, if you got anything left to say tonight, go ahead and say it real quick, because like I said,
Hashtag don't sleep on NUW.
Yes.
That's all I gotta say.
Best way to put it. We'll see y'all motherfuckers tomorrow. Well, Tiger will.
And I'm about to be off the call after I say this. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Okay, everybody has like a one-liner before they leave. All right, I'll get a one-liner in. All right, let's see this.
I have a few lines here, so.
You want some cookies, motherfucker? Get them damn seagulls out of here.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm dying. Well, I guess I better say my stuff and then I'm out of here. So, let me just say this real quick. Stay on the tune out for Final Countdown. It may be uploaded tomorrow. Also, stay on the lookout for SPW Unstoppable. But besides that, cheap plug here for you, Tony. Pay attention. Click that notification. Click the subscribe button for Tiger Talks Wrestling, and you'll get that notification for part two of the 1 year anniversary. But ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching and seeing, well, the hashtag man to step up to any given fight. Hashtag that hype speed machine. Hashtag, hold on. That Pepsi drinking. The one, the only Riley Bates. And also, what you putting that finger in my face?
All right. And for Mark Williams, Jayden Michael Quick, H2, Riley Bates, Busta Boy, The Darkside, Mr. Awesome, FDN for watching, Carrie Animal Grove for popping in. This has been Tiger Talks Wrestling 1 year anniversary spectacular day 1. Day 2 is tomorrow night. Again, remember, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Join in. Hoping to have a couple of extra guests who weren't a part of tonight's show. We'll see what happens. And past that, after that, I'll reveal tomorrow night the date and time, perhaps. But we'll see. We will see Brandon Castelli as the next guest on Tiger Talks Wrestling after the 1 year anniversary special. There is going to be a big announcement, and the top 2 rated videos will be aired tomorrow night. The first one you'll see at the beginning of the show will be the number 2 most voted on video for intros. All right. So if you guys have any other intros you want to send in at any point in time, I'll take them for Tiger Talks Wrestling. There's going to be a couple pieces of breaking news, tomorrow night. But for that, for everybody who's watching, this has been Tiger Talks Wrestling. I am Tony. We're out of here.